bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 I'm from the honeys, pound from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short dude, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Rolling strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the cat? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you're scared just a poster. Nigga, I told you. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, but a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids got choked out, rolls were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on my chest like Lil Sean? Get up if you drunk over Dom Perignon, and it's on, and I'm gone, that's that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time? Whoa! I actually forgot that I don't have the transition on the laptop. Oh no! What's going on, everybody? Welcome everybody back to the Jeff Holiday channel. This here is your Wingnut Roundup for May of 2025. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your labes? How's your bulls? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Also, I apparently don't have my screen.
Long time since I caught you live. Ready for the crazies.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. It is time for the crazies. It is time for the crazies. You're going to move this right here. A little bit of different setup, as you can see. The danger cart is underneath this rising desk. This is a temporary thing. Everything was kind of thrown together at the last minute, but I'm glad I'm back in the studio. Otherwise, I was going to have to do this in my bedroom, which, me just sitting at a desk. Hey, everybody. You guys ready to watch some wacky, weird, funny shit, you know? No. I need to be able to move. It's a very kinetic show, you know, that kind of thing. Hope you guys are well. Summer is fully underway here in Eugene, Oregon. I could not be happier. It is fantastic. Ooh, Kisa, you are recovering from surgery. I'm glad you got the surgery that you needed. That's fantastic. Dorothy Kudas, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Very, very kind. Yeah, the last time I did anything on this channel was the Wingnut road trip from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, technically Sheffield, Alabama. Yeah, just scheduling and life and everything was pretty crazy. Life is still really crazy. Really, really batshit crazy. But you know what? I'm here. You're here. That's all that matters. It's so important to me that we get a chance to hang out together once a month. And so here we are. I love it. Now, I have procured for you from the deep, deep annals of the internet some fantastic entertainment. We will be... my air conditioner's in here. But the vent thing was pushed up, so it's shut. That's not going to work. It's going to get hot in here. It's always hot in here in the summer. Because I'm in here. Alabama has a Birmingham and a Sheffield? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's very strange. It's almost like the United States might have ripped off a bunch of names from, some place, I don't know. Yeah, so I procured for you from the deep annals of the internet, wacky stuff. I believe that I have some fantastic programming for you today. And we're going to start things off with a bit of a bang. I missed the transition. I have to remember to actually get that off my other computer. I'll do it later. I'm not going to remember. We're going to have the roundup in a month, and I'll be like, oh, no, I forgot again. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right. Anyway, we're going to start off with a bang. We're going to start off with some vegan teacher.
Somebody who isn't vegan consumes approximately 100 animals per year. The Pope died when he was 88. How many deaths is he responsible for?
Wait, I can do this. 88 times 100, 8,800 animals. That was easy.
Now that he's dead, is the world a better place? The Pope was a disgrace to Jesus, God, all true Christians, and any other religious or non-religious people in the world.
Because he ate animals. Because he ate animals. He had wings. He had wings, and that's why he's a disgrace. A terrible, terrible human being. Gotcha.
He's in hell right now because he promoted the use of animal-based foods. During many official meals and religious feasts, animal products were savagely consumed or promoted by this disgraceful Pope.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church has a long-standing tradition of using meat, dairy, and eggs in its...
Listen, true, but I have some terrible news for the entire rest of the species. Also, yes, green screen is not perfect. Like I said, everything was set up kind of in a rush. As long as the show works and we're having fun, fuck it! It's fine. It's fine.
Its ceremonies and celebrations, none of which Pope Francis challenged.
Yeah.
The Pope should have told everybody to stop eating eggs because baby chicks are ground up alive at just 1 day old. He should have made them watch the documentary Dominion.
Okay, so I'm going to do us all a favor, and I'm going to skip that little bit of video that she decided to throw in there because it is a big bummer.
Hood. Good men protect animals. They don't pay people to rape, kidnap, torture, enslave, and commodify them for a 5-minute meal. The Pope is in hell right now because he blessed the use of animals for food or to be treated as slaves.
I really hate to tell you this, but maybe you should look at the Bible. There is... okay. Yeah. I hate to tell you this, but there's a lot of stuff inside that Bible. It's a weird thing to be like, okay, I want to be controversial, so let's see, who died recently? The Pope. Okay, yeah, fuck the Pope. Which, sure, fuck the Pope. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Fuck authority. Anyway, but your reasoning behind it is because of veganism, and you obviously have never actually read the Bible. It's very strange. Hell isn't real and bacon is tasty. Sure. Have you heard about the crazy right-wing game by Andy Pants Gaming called Chad versus Gay Nazi? No, I have no idea. That's crazy. A roundup in this economy? Listen, you know what? That's the value you get here at the Jeff Holiday channel. You get 3 hours of unfiltered moi and dua for free. For free. It's incredible. It's absolutely nuts.
He should have spoken out against places like SeaWorld and circuses and zoos. He should have spoken out against bullfighting and the rodeo, but he remained silent while billions of animals suffered needlessly under his watch.
He's responsible for everything that happens in the world. Gotcha. Yeah, actually, Ryder, that's a good point. Even in Leviticus, they talk about what meats you can and cannot eat. Indeed. So, how can you, vegan teacher, say that definitively the Pope is in hell because he did a thing that they talk about doing in the Bible by which you're prescribing to judge him by? But of course, is anybody that surprised? I'm not.
The Pope has blessed farm animals like chickens, cows, and sheep, not as individuals deserving liberation, but often in the context of agriculture or food production. Animals are not objects to be bought and sold. They are individuals. They are sentient beings who have a right to live and not to die begging for their lives.
Technically, you have to be able to speak to... Never mind. It's fine. Look, it's like anything with any vegan teacher video. It's intentionally inflammatory to just try and make it, as eye-catching as possible. I have a lot of sympathy for the animal rights activists and for people who are vegetarian, people who are vegan. I have a lot of sympathy for them. I understand the arguments that they pose. I get it. Whether I agree with them or not, I get it. I totally get it. That being said, that vegan teacher does the exact opposite than help these causes, that's for sure. Same with PETA. Like, PETA is fucking terrible. Terrible. And PETA is probably mostly the single most responsible entity for turning people away from vegetarianism because they're assholes. But she's trying. She's trying to take the crown. I'll give her that much. She's doing her best. Do you think vegan teacher would be less angry if she tried a cheeseburger? I'm sure she's eaten a cheeseburger before. I'm sure. Yeah. Does she know the Bible fully endorses slavery? Probably, but, those aren't animals. Those are people, so fuck them. Or something. I don't know. I'll take hell in a hamburger over heaven if that's vegan Karen is in heaven. True. Yeah, no. Me too. Anyway, well, I don't know. Does she come back on camera? Oh, she does. Here, I want to see crazy... What is her actual name? I can't remember.
The students and staff here at that vegan teachers school are not woke. However, we acknowledge that the Pope, having been consistently a man over these years, is no longer okay. The next Pope should be a vegan woman. The Pope is a coward.
I've got some terrible news for you. Man, everything about this video, I have terrible, terrible news for her. It's just not going to work out. It is not going to work out. Why with the echo effect? I don't know. It's very, very strange. Weird. Like, I can do that too, actually. Here, I can kind of do that if I do this. Vegan teacher, you are full of shit. Anyway, she stole my thing. I know. Not cool. Not fucking cool. Not cool. All right, anyway, she's nuts. She's fun. It's good stuff all around. I'm all for animal rights. I also understand that humans are omnivores due to how we evolved and don't see farming animals for food as a horrible sin. A horrible sin. I mean, fuck, I don't believe in sin, so I don't really give a fuck about that. But, I will say probably one of the best arguments you can have for veganism is that agriculturally and ecologically speaking, how much meat we do consume is disastrous for the environment. Disastrous. Like, real bad stuff. This thing is not blowing on me. And I'm sorry, but I need to be cooled down. There's only so much hot daddy energy I can, just exist over here. I need to ice it. Yeah. All right. It'd be nice if people this protested terrible conditions at commercial farms rather than the concept of meat in general. Agreed. True. Fuck, man. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, nobody should be that surprised by Katie. That's her name. Fucking Katie. Yeah. Nobody should be that surprised by Katie. Yeah. All right. Again, I'm so discombobulated because I'm doing this in a totally different way than I have before, but that's okay. All right, next up.
Film me, ready?
There it is, you guys, right there.
We're going to show you the creative power of God right now. And the authority of a believer. In the name of Jesus, you get back up into the sky.
Right now.
You will not touch down. In Jesus' name.
Go back up, right now. Go back up, every bit of you.
I love that they're scolding a tornado and trying to rebuke. I rebuke you, tornado, in the name of Jeebus. You will not come down and trash our house. That's fucking fantastic. I love it.
Go back up right now. We command all your rotation to stop, and you will not touch down. You will pass over this city. You will not turn into a tornado. In the name of Jesus Christ, go up now.
I mean, no, I'm not making that joke.
Right now. Every bit of you. All of it.
That doesn't look good.
You will pass over peacefully, and you will never become a tornado. We take authority over you now.
We command the spinning to stop. Peace be still. You get back up right now. You're done. In Jesus' name.
Yeah, that looks bad, guys. That looks pretty bad. That looks like maybe you should get into your storm shelter rather than standing outside like a dickhead trying to yell at the damn tornado. You're bad. Get out of here, you silly Billy. No way. Don't you touch down. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Doesn't make any sense. That's okay.
You get up right now. All the way. All the way back into the sky right now. Jesus' name.
And I break the assignment of any more cycles or spinning.
Blood of Christ.
And I command the winds to be still.
Blood
right
of Christ.
Now.
Blood of Christ, we rebuke you.
Guys.
By the authority of Christ over this territory, you are not allowed to touch anything. You will go all the way.
That looks bad. That looks really bad. I wish I had the whole video. I think somebody in the Discord. By the way, thank you to everybody in the Discord, especially Exquisite Lizard and the rest of you for sending submissions in. It helps me out quite a lot. I would love to find the full video and watch it, but this is all this is all that I found so far. It's beautiful. It's great. I'm assuming that tornado formed and fucked them up. That's just my assumption. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Maybe somebody can find more of that footage. That'd be great. Yeah. Is she speaking in tongues? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. No. The speaking in tongues is like extra wizard powers for your Christian voodoo. Anyway, let's check out some Detox Dude.
Problems, perhaps a heavy dose of antibiotics would have served as a remedy, but that doesn't faze Rachel Palma.
There's not a doubt in my mind that they saved my life, and they gave me my life back.
A life temporarily hijacked by a parasite.
So this video, while you may think doesn't affect you, and this is just a rare, crazy case of a brain parasite, I promise you everyone on the planet is dealing with some variety or version of this. Whether it's parasites in their intestines, whether it's parasites in their brain that are not quite as dramatic as that, this is a major issue in America. You notice in the video they said a couple very off things. Number one is she didn't travel overseas. Okay, you get parasites everywhere. The parasites on that doorknob right there. Okay.
Can you imagine living your life like this? Can you imagine living your life? And there's nothing really that unique about Josh here. Like, there's a lot of people that do this. Parasites are kind of like one of the go-to ways by which people try and scare you into buying like wellness plans and garbage like that. But like, I can't imagine living my life being terrified that everywhere I go and every surface I touch, like, I don't use public toilets because that's where I get parasites. Well, maybe. But I don't think it's because they're on the flush handle, okay? What are you doing in that public bathroom? Oh.
Okay. Number two, he also said we would have given her a heavy dose of antibiotics. That's not going to cure a brain parasite. Okay, guys, parasites are real. They are insanely important to address in 2025. And the weaker we get as a species, the lower our testosterone gets, the more leaky gut we get, the more chemicals and toxins that are in the environment and have.
Slow down. How many of these are contributing to our parasite problem? Like, can we calm down a little bit, please?
The metals, the more that parasites will thrive. You got to learn how to get rid of parasites and how to keep them away. Number one, some of my favorite modalities, talk to your doctor about this, fenbendazole and ivermectin.
Ivermectin. Good old horse paste. Hell yeah. I mean, it is a dewormer, but at the same time, there's problems with just being like, well, a general dewormer is going to deworm any parasite. I doubt that that's true. I don't know for a fact, but like, you know.
You can get it over the counter. Please do your own research, learn where you can buy it, learn good sources, but this stuff is a bomb for parasites. It paralyzes them, it starves them, they cannot tolerate it. So this is very, very effective to go on cycles of ivermectin and fenbendazole. You know, about 9 out of 10 of my clients will actually release physical worms in their stool when doing a parasite cleanse.
Oh. Wait. Hang on. I need to back that up real quick. Just for a sec.
Cycles of ivermectin and fenbendazole. You know, about 9 out of 10 of my clients will actually release physical worms in their stool when doing a parasite cleanse.
This guy needs to be on a watch list. He sounds like the researcher Ram that one Chicago crossover who made super flesh-eating bacteria and released it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, he does need to be on a watch list, that's for sure. He's a wingnut. I mean, they're all wingnuts. Also, I still got it, baby. Excellent fucking pause game. Look at that shit. It's like fucking art. I don't know how the fuck I do this. It's just incredible. My skills just cannot be beaten. Yes, he is obsessed with poop like Jillian. Yeah. A lot of them are. Like, a whole lot. Jillian was just kind of like the first one that clued me in on the fact that people will swap pictures of their poopy, you know? Like, hey, you see this in my poopy? It's a worm. I'm pretty sure that's your intestinal lining because you've been drinking a bunch of caustic shit trying to cleanse. But, you know, what do I know?
Hundreds of worms doing a parasite cleanse. We also got castor oil cleanses, okay? 2 tablespoons of castor oil in warm lemon water, about 4 ounces. First thing in the morning is very effective. You will go to the bathroom for about 5 or 6 hours. It's very potent. Do it.
Wait. You will go to the bathroom for 5 or 6 hours? Whomst the fuck has the fucking time to be shitting for 4 or 5 hours? I think these people do this shit for fun. It's like they have a reverse butt fetish. Instead of wanting things in their butt, they just want to feel things coming out. 4 or 5 hours? Are you fucking crazy? Good God, man. I'm angry if I'm in there longer than like 4 minutes. Like that, I get upset. I get mad. Amateur numbers. Yeah. All right. Yeah, fair. I'm a shit for 5 hours. What the fuck? This is 100% a fetish.
Once a month. It's an ancient Indian technique. A lot of Indian families will use it.
In southern India, we found one magic. This is called as castor oil. Half a spoon of castor oil every day. In the night, warm it, put it in water or milk and drink it up. You will see your colon remains clean and your lymphatic system gets active because the inertia levels in the body will go down.
Okay, I am pretty sure that even if this is a thing, and it's like, it's a remedy that's used in India, I doubt that they're having to shit for 4 or 5 hours. Pretty sure that's not the case. Pretty sure. I mean,
It doesn't do what Trifala does, but it keeps the colon clean.
Very excellent. I have been doing it every month for many, many years to keep away the intestinal parasites. Also, mimosa seed, very effective at suffocating the worms. Liposomal biocidin, very effective for actually killing brain parasites.
You know, what's interesting is that there's a way to take a mimosa tree and through very, very simple and not at all difficult chemical experimentation, you can extract DMT. Probably much better than whatever the fuck you're doing, just so you can have copious amounts of explosive shit.
Because it's liposomal. And last but not least, the atom bomb, what we call BioPure 10-in-1, we can use in rectal suppositories, you can use orally, you can put it on your skin. This is very effective at killing parasites and something you're going to want to research. Please talk.
I wonder if maybe he sells that in his supplement shop. I don't know. Maybe.
Talk to your doctors. All of these things in the right dose are medicine. In the wrong dose, they can be a poison. So be very mindful, be very careful, but everyone is dealing with parasites. It is a worldwide issue. It is all over America. Parasite eggs are on door handles, toilets, tables, grocery carts. Okay, you're going to be getting all kinds of bad bugs in situations like that. No fear, but you got to understand how to keep them at bay and keep your systems resilient and strong so they don't overtake you. What I would have done for a woman like this is had her on a zero sugar diet and had her been taking rectal suppositories and ivermectin fenbendazole.
I bet you would. I bet you would.
She wouldn't have need brain surgery to get rid of that parasite. But I'm not a doctor. I'm glad she's well. This is a message to you. If you are dealing with health issues, dealing with mental issues, do a parasite cleanse, okay? And make sure you focus on gut healing as well, because if you only kill the parasites, you'll get weaker. You got to replenish the system as well. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about my new setup. See you in the next one. Peace.
Why has he stolen Bono's glasses? Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this. I was going to try and find an example because I, too, am really, really curious about the glasses thing. And he has them in, like, every single one of his videos now. But you know who also has been doing that is Certified Health Nut. And so I was going to get one of the Certified Health Nut videos where he's wearing the same exact fucking glasses. And I've also seen a bunch of other wellness people wearing the exact same fucking glasses. Why? I don't know. I'm assuming that it's like a sponsorship thing or something. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. But it is absolutely like a wingnut trope now. It's very, very weird. Yeah, I don't know. Just a Peach says, Hannah Reloaded is shitting on U.S. medbeds. Nice. I miss Hannah Reloaded. I should go talk to her. It's been a while. Luna Crow. Pooping back and forth forever. Indeed. 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 Or the other fantastic Cards Against Humanity card, Two Little People Shitting in a Bucket. Yep. Also, I guess my buddy is trying to drag me to Little People Wrestling tonight. Yep. I've gone before. I've seen it before. It's a hell of a show. It's a hell of a show. I'm not really in the mood to do anything after the roundup, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's things are weird. So anyway, let's go. Speaking of Certified Health Nut. Ooh. Darth Acutus. I suspect that being injected with Borg nanoprobes is safer than anything he was holding. Yes, it'll turn you into a Cooper zombie slave, but they won't actively kill you. That's true. It's very true. It's very, very true. Yep. Indeed. Anyway, speaking of Certified Health Nut, he doesn't have the glasses on, but here is a video.
Facial yoga and lymphatic drainage. We have lots of fluids laying down at night, staying in the prone position that can build up in your tissues.
No, I get rid of all my fluids right before bed, actually. Thank you very much.
Stagnant body of water turns into a cesspool. So if you're not moving your lymphatic fluids with exercise, you can definitely create a problem. And
I'm definitely moving my lymphatic fluids with exercise at least 3 times a day.
Oftentimes we'll wake up and we seem a little bit puffy, and that's a good indication to get everything moving. You can jump into a cold shower. I like to do heel drops. It's an excellent way, and these can be very intense. So go slowly. Make sure that you're looking directly forward. You inhale, tongue on the roof of the mouth, up on your toes, and then exhale when you come down. You can do 10 or so of those, or you can do your age. So I'm 59 this year, so I like to do about 60 or so every day. You can also...
I mean, that's just calf raises. And they're even better if you go up, and then you slowly go back down. Much, much better. Gets you killer calves. I've got great calves.
Do a little bit of jump up and down. So this mimics a trampoline. This is a great way to get the fluids going.
Yeah.
Some people like to jog, and that's good as well. Although long term, it can create problems with your knees. Always change it up.
Daniel says, I keep all my excess fluids in a glass by the side of my bed. Great if you get a little dehydrated during the night. Oh, okay. That's different. Wait. Is it? Wait. What are you implying? Is there a My Little Pony inside the glass? Is there a My Little Pony inside that jar? Is there? Or like an anime figurine? Tell the truth.
When it comes to facial yoga, this is one of my favorite exercises. I'll take you through a few of them. This one's the tongue tie. You close your mouth and you sweep your tongue around your teeth, clockwise first and then counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. This will also train nasal breathing, which is where you want to be.
Wait. Hang on. Wait. Like, do you need to practice breathing through your nose? What do you mean? This practices nasal breathing. Practices nasal breathing. And it's nice that he's telling people that while they're keeping their mouths closed, they need to breathe through their nose. Because you never know. They might be like, every time I try and do it, I suffocate because I can't breathe. Oh, my God. 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 It's really good to practice breathing through your nose for times when your mouth is closed. No shit. Fucking amazing.
From there, I like to stretch open the jaw, the mandible, and the maxilla where it connects here in the hinges. You can get your fingers in there gently and massage.
Remember,
you can feel your mandible.
This is all to
Any
move your
kind
fluids.
of soreness that you have in your gums, you may have an infection. So get in there and move the energy. The thumbs can go up into the lymph nodes underneath the chin, underneath the jawbone. Just get in there and touch it a little bit.
Yeah, you ever just touch your face? You know? Wow. You ever just... Yeah.
I like to get in just below my nose. I also like to blow snot. You can do breath of fire. I'd like to turn side to side. This opens up the eustachian tubes. The lymph doesn't have to be heavy. It can be very light touch. You can go over the brow and underneath the eyes.
Yeah, sure. You can touch your face in all sorts of different ways.
You can put a little bit of Everbalm or the natural moisturizer of your choice. I like to go around the temples.
Sure.
And I've studied fascia quite a bit. If you put your hands steady here and move up slowly and then open up the jaw. I think we have 30 plus bones and 30 plus muscles in the face and the head. And the fascia wraps around the head. So I like to get up here and open it up. Little friction on the top of the skull.
I don't know why I love these goddamn videos so much. I am so fucking amused by them. It's so strange. I just imagine like sitting at a park, you know, just chilling out, having a nice day, and looking over and like some dude's like trying to do face yoga. It'd be great. Oh, it's so good.
Get your fingers in there and massage it as well. Really just get in there and play with it. You can't really do it wrong. And you may find like, oh wow, this is where my tension headache is. Sure enough, you can get up in there. I like to go over the ears like this. Stick your fingers in your ears. Go gentle.
Do not ever stick anything in your fucking ears, please. Just don't do it. Just please don't.
Tug on the earlobes, top and bottom. And again, I always like getting in the jaw. So basically, your face has so many muscles and bones, and to express yourself properly, otherwise we can get into like being a curmudgeon. I look into my black mirror sometimes and I catch a reflection of myself and I'm like, oh my God, who's that guy? We want to free up the face, really. So getting your tongue in different positions around your teeth and your gums, looking up because we can get bags underneath the eyes, stagnant water packets, stagnant puffy eyes. So you can get under and around the nose. And again, if you grease your knuckles up a little bit, this will help you massage your face. I like to get into the jaw hinges.
All right, anyway. I'm good. Jesus fucking Christ. Have you checked out the latest Kermit the Frog video? Which one are you talking about? Like, I'm kind of curious. It feels so good to stick things in your ears. I know. Look, it's... I get that, like, sticking Q-tips in your ears to clean your ears out feels really good. Don't fucking do it. You're not supposed to put shit in your fucking ears. You're not supposed to put shit in your goddamn ears. Until recently, I had a video of me doing face yoga exercises with you on some Roundup. Yeah. It's too good. Has the dude's face gotten more red as the video has gone on? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So, for comparison, we got this one, and then at the beginning of it, well, maybe not. Nah, he's a bit ruddy. You know. Yeah. KIGF became a member. Thank you. Wingnut time. We doing face yoga? Just listening. Indeed. Face yoga time. Yeah, baby. Okie dokie. So, we have a new Jimmy Payne dropped. A new Jimmy Payne has entered the chat. This one, hang on. Thank you very much. We'll play the banger that is Super Soldier Talk intro, but then we're gonna play a game, and it is going to be. I'll put in. You know what? Actually, I'll tell you now. Well, and I'll wait while we watch the intro. So it is 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 11 seconds. 2 hours and 32 minutes. So go ahead and in the chat put in a time code somewhere between 0 and 2 hours and 32 minutes. And I'll at random pick one, and we will go and see what Jimmy Payne has to say at that moment in time. You can barely see me because I'm on.
Hi! Hello!
All right, so the title of this one is Jeepers Creepers. I'm going to just read to you the synopsis. Today, former Man in Black agent Jimmy Payne recounts his harrowing encounter with the Creeper in 1972, a chilling tale that later inspired the 2001 horror film Jeepers Creepers. According to Payne, the entity first breached our reality when the SAGE radar tower at Thomasville Air Force Station in Alabama opened a portal into the Bermuda Triangle on December 5th, 1945. That same portal was implicated in the disappearance of Flight 19, the U.S. Navy training flight of 5 Grumman TBF Avenger torpedo bombers over the Triangle. All 14 aviators above Flight 19 were lost, as were the 13 crew members and dispatched. The Creeper, a time-traveling creature, is said to have claimed some 600 lives during its rampage. After that initial incursion, it lay dormant in limestone caverns beneath Central Florida until it was reawakened in 1972 when he met Jimmy Payne, a.k.a. Captain Dallas. So the first one that I saw that I want to check out was 1 hour and 38 minutes. So we're just going to jump straight into... Hey!
Something amusing happened that I
Okay.
think you'd like. I'm autistic and proud. A couple weeks ago, my boss asked me whether or not I'd be getting the flu shot this year because he was worried it'd make my autism worse. Shows how little these people know.
No way. No way. Hey, listen, West Canestraro. Listen, West Canestraro. You know, you're a valued employee, and we really like having you here. And we, we care here at Company X. And we know you have autism, so we were thinking, like, maybe you should skip this flu shot, because it could always just make your autism worse. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you even say to that, right? Like, how do you even address that? Like, I'm seriously trying to think this. I'm trying to, like, parse this out in my fucking mind, right? Like, okay, I'm picturing that you were, like, seated at a desk or something, and he's coming by, like that, the fucking boss from Office Space, and, hey, arm on the side of something, draped, trying to be real casual in his press suit. And then he says that shit to you, and, like, how the fuck do you reply to that? How do you reply to that? I mean, the only thing that you can really do to not, like, have to talk about it further is, like, oh, yeah, no, I guess I'll think about that. But, like, that's just dismissing it. How do you even parse that out with an actual conversation? It doesn't really work that way, But then you have to explain. You don't want to talk to somebody like that. That's so crazy. That's so funny. I love it. It does at least show that he's concerned. Indeed. Yeah. I would 10 out of 10 tell him I'm getting an update. Indeed. Top up your tism. Indeed. Yeah. Well, my tanks were low, so I gotta get some more nanites in me, so my autism doesn't run out. Sounds about right to me. Okay, hour 30 minutes, or hour and 38 minutes. Here we go.
MIB that gave
No.
Hollywood producer the story.
No, MIB didn't do that. Let me tell you how that came about.
Okay.
A woman by the name of Sue Ford. She used to work for Henry Kissinger.
Henry Kissinger.
As a secretary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She's a presidential model. She also used to sleep with George Bush Sr.
Oh.
It's not uncommon for a presidential model to sleep with a president. That's why they call them presidential models.
Wait, what?
Okay?
What?
Now, what happened was Sue Ford got into the records.
Okay.
She took a lot of the shows or a lot of the X-Files that I'm involved in.
Mm-hmm.
She takes them. She goes through Senator Robert Byrd of West Virginia. He's dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
He was on Ways and Means Committee.
And may he fucking rot in piss.
And once the government blacked out the real sensitive stuff like the names of everybody, once they blacked out certain parts of those MIB files, they sold it to Hollywood. So they're going to get money for these documents. They're going to get cash money.
Yeah.
Then you get somebody like James Cameron or Steven Spielberg. I'm not naming them particularly, but I'm just giving you an example here.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Like
And
the
then
movie Pandora. That's real, Jimmy, right? Pandora.
Yeah, I was at Pandora.
Oh.
So once they get these intelligent,
Hang on. You can't just, like, casually be like, yeah, the planet Pandora is real, And yeah, I was there. I went to the planet Pandora. It's cool. Anyway, back to talking about, presidential models. What the fuck is a presidential model? I've never heard of that. That's weird.
reports, they pay them cash. The writers get in.
Mm-hmm.
They make a movie. It puts people to work in Hollywood.
Yeah.
A lot of these actors would have been, Hollywood would have shut its doors years ago. But all these reports are fueling Hollywood. Why is it that every time you cut TV on, you're seeing a horror movie or alien movie? You're not seeing a romance movie. You're not seeing a Western movie. You're not.
Jimmy, you know there are such things as channels, right? Like, yeah, you know, yeah. Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Change the channel. Change the channel, motherfucker.
Seeing a comedy. You just
How about a romance movie with aliens? They don't want to do aliens in positive light, right?
It's the same old stuff that's been, recycled. And how many millions did they make off this, James?
How did he just say millions? Millions. How many millions? Shit.
The 30 million or 40 million they made off of Jeepers Creepers.
That's a great question.
Go to Wapikia and put in Jeepers Creepers film and see what it grossed. How much it cost and how much it grossed to make.
Okay.
Yeah, and they owe quite a lot of that money to one Sir Jimmy Payne Esquire. So, yeah, fuckers. Stealing his idea. I mean, his history. I mean, whatever. He sounds like an SNL parody character. I know he does. I know. Let's do another time code here. Let's go with 2233. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go 2233. Right there. Gay fever. All right. You picked it, Ordania. I don't know what that means, but here we go.
I passed Gula. Charles Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if that's his name here. I'll make double sure.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Hey, handsome.
Hi.
Hope everyone enjoys the show. I'd love to stay and give my lovely super chats that I'm sure are not only hilariously gross but makes people laugh.
True.
But I surprisingly am going out with a few friends for dinner.
Good.
Red heart catch everyone next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm really happy to see you, Yummy Jackie. And big love to the two of you. And have a fantastic time. And have a yummy dinner. And I'm glad you stopped in. It's good to see you. Mwah. What are we doing? Gay fever. Just before Pride Month. I know. That's right.
Charles Hicks, he passed away maybe a few months ago.
Okay. Go.
So he was the only one left. Now, Clyde Parker died several years ago, but Charles Hicks just passed away.
Okay.
That's the one in Pascagoula, Mississippi. And incidentally, that shipyard is next to another shipyard, does a lot of military. They do military work for the Navy.
Okay, sure.
But the shipyard he was at was an abandoned shipyard.
Abandoned.
Where they retire all the old tow scrap, the ships that needs to be, dismantled or, discarded of. So it didn't have any security guards over there. Where were we at, James?
So we were discussing about Daryl and Trish and Kathy O'Brien. And then we had about Kathy O'Brien being lost or whatever.
Well, when I meant lost, I meant she was busy taking care of her child,
That's a lot different.
But
that's way different.
Dad told me, he said, well, you're going to be working with Trish.
Okay.
And for the time being. But I met her and I talked with her. And
Anyway. You know what? I'm gonna just do a random chunk right here. Fuck it.
You know, I lived in Mississippi. She drove nonstop with her brother all the way to Nevada. And when they did get the, I think they ended up calling from a payphone, but because at first their cell phone was down, but she drove nonstop because she was real scared. Okay. Now.
Yeah, but Jimmy, were you like? I mean, weren't you scared too, going all like in that church with this serial monster?
James, that's what. I'm not. You know, this is what I do. Okay. This is what I do.
Listen,
this is what
here,
men in
James.
black do.
Listen, James, you son of a bitch. You asking me seriously if I'm ever scared when I have to go toe to toe with a monster? Of course not. He did say Nevada. He did. He absolutely said Nevada. Yeah. I wonder if Pimp Monk ever met this guy while out buying cigarette. Yeah, indeed. That's too fucking funny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to this and we'll pick another time code if we have some extra time in a little bit, but we'll see. God, I really miss that transition. I miss my Shivambu transition. It's so important to me. Oh, and you know, the thing about Jeepers Creepers too, I really don't remember that movie, and I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch any of the sequels. The dude who made it is an absolute monster. Fuck that guy. Anyway, thank you once again, Wes Canestraro, and to you, Yami, as well. Carabella New, read it for my birthday month, and at a time I can watch it all live. Yay! Can I get my monthly trans rights on the cliff? We don't have the cliff. I don't have the cliff on my laptop. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to pretend. Wait. Hang on. Just for you. We're going to try this. We're going to see if we can pull this off. Ocean cliff. Sure. I need a big ass one. Ocean cliff. We need it to be large. Yes. That's pretty close. Okay. We're going to do this. Okay. Then we're going to come here. And we're going to go. Hey! That's a lot bigger than I wanted it to be. Hang on. I'm getting this. This is all for you, baby. This is all for you. I got you. Trans rights! All day, every day. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. Wait, no, that was supposed to. What? Here? Oh, there we go. I just took us on a journey. There we go. No cliff canceled. I know. Yep. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Darth Akuta says, I can totally see this guy claiming to be the leader of Team Daiguren and that Simon was actually based on himself. Sure. I need a big ass. We need it to be large. Jeff Holiday, 2025. Listen, I am always in the market for a big ass. Indeed. Nope. It's very true. Very, very true. Suxy Pumpkin. Been looking forward to this all month. Trans rights to you too, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. So, let's shift gears a little bit. We just had to deal with some pretty wacky wingnutty stuff from Jimmy Payne. So let's see what this is. What's this video about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these salt mines are dead giants. Y'all cannot tell me these salt mines are not dead giants.
I mean, these salt mines are probably not dead giants.
Bruh, this looks like chunks of meat. Are y'all kidding me right now? This looks like bacon.
That's a pretty big bacon. Are they giant pigs?
Pork chops. This is salt from the mine. This looks like blood. Look at it. Look.
I love his eyebrow. His eyebrow is awesome. That's fucking great. Yeah, salt isn't just white. You know, like the reason pink Himalayan salt is pink is because it has deposits of all sorts of different minerals in it. They actually process salt to make it whiter, you know.
This looks like the inside of a body. Look at it. Look.
I'm looking
at it.
I am.
Bro, they're all just petrified bodies from giants. Look at the resemblance if it started to become petrified over time.
I mean, that does straight up look kind of like a big old dude just fell over and turned into a rock. I'll give him that one. But I don't even know if that's real, for one. For another, like, all sorts of shit can naturally and accidentally look like all sorts of other shit, you know? You know how many rocks there are? The idea that, like, there's no chance that a rock would ever accidentally look like a person. Like, this, I don't know if you noticed this. Have you noticed this? There's a lot of fucking rocks on this planet. I mean...
Look at it! Look at this one! This one looks like a woman! Look! Look!
Bro, I think you're down bad right now. That's a bit much. That's a bit much.
They all over the world. Humanoid-looking entities that are in the shape of mountains and islands and caves. Just look at this one. This is the original image. This is what it originally looks like. But then when you flip it to the side, it looks like a body. Look!
Yeah, I see it. That bacon is over 2,000 years wooden, Jeff. Yeah, sure.
You think it's stopping humanoids? Nope. This is like a big-ass snake, a big-ass petrified snake. It still got the scales. They call this Gorilla Island. Bruh, look at that big-ass gorilla. Look at it. It's all over the world. Look at that elephant. Look at that turtle. Oh my God.
Those are AI. Those have to be AI.
God, this world is a lie. The whole thing is a lie.
All these people would find that it's a healthier outlet in writing books and all this. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's great. This guy's tripping on something. He's just having fun, man. He's just having fun. Like, at least he's got a hobby. There's plenty of people that don't even have hobbies, so, you know, that's cool. It's all right. Has he been studying at Mud Fossil University? That's what I'm thinking, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, my friends, another shocker du jour. Yeah, I was going to pick a Mud Fossil, but then somebody submitted this guy, and I was like, oh, yeah. No, this is way better for a change. This is good. It's good stuff. Harambe Rock. Yes, indeed. People small, not tripping. Oh, yeah, no, this guy's just high on his own, like, internal brain supply, you know? Like, he's just vibing with this shit. It's great. Let him cook. Let him fucking cook. I don't care. It's good quality wingnuttery. That's what we're here for. He's trolling. Maybe. I'm actually giddy that VEO3 is this thing because now we're going to get all sorts of wild wingnutty videos. Yeah, that's true. The new super AI thing that's coming out and all that. That reminds me. When I finally get, like, my house under control, because I have so much stuff in my garage that I'm getting rid of. There's so much stuff I have to purge. In there, I have an older PC that I was using as a gaming PC back in the day before I had to upgrade. And I kind of want to set up, what was the name of that Chinese AI that, like, uses very low power but is, like, pretty damn impressive? I was thinking about setting one of those up just so I have someone to talk to. Anyway, yeah. 10 out of 10 wingnuttery. It's good stuff. All right, here we go.
Hi, everyone. My name's Astro, and I would...
Your name is too loud. Try again.
Hi everyone, my name's S. Rob, and I would like to talk about the sex magic spellcast. That's right.
So would I.
You don't have to do without sex. And I'm not talking about hookers. You don't have to get hookers. What you can do is order a sex magic spellcast from Spellcaster Psychic. That's right.
Okay, wait. Sex magic spellcast, sex magic spellcast. Okay.
www.spellcaster-psychic.co.uk.
Deep Seek, yeah, Deep Seek.
And you can order the magic spellcast for sex.
Yes.
And it will attract sex to you. That's what we also have a sexy-naked person attraction magic spellcast on there.
Wait, what was the URL again? I'm just curious.
You can order that, but you can order spells for anything whatsoever. Because there's even a custom one, a custom magic spellcast.
Okay.
Just for you. Order that, and you can order anything you want, a magic spell for anything you want, and I will cast it.
How much? I'm curious. And I wonder how weird you can get with the spell. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you get like real rude? real rude. Like, can I get a curvaceous Twi'lek to stomp on my balls? Or how about the Borg Queen to wrap me up in biomechanical tendrils? You know. I'm looking at his website right now. Completely custom magic spellcast, weight loss, happy happiness magic spell. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to look at this on the fucking. Well, you know what? Well, we're gonna look at this as soon as we're done with the video. Hang on.
And change your life. Okay. So all you need to do is to order a spell at Spellcaster Psychic. That's Spellcaster Psychic. www.spellcaster-psychic.co.uk, and that's all you need to do. It's very, very simple. None of the spells are expensive. They work. They can change your life for the better. That's all you need to do. Okay. Just order a spellcast there.
Okay.
Magic spells are real.
Yeah,
They're real. They change your life.
Sure.
And why risk casting a spell yourself when it might not work? When you can get a professional like me to do it for you. Okay. It's not expensive. An occult consultant like me is a perfectly valid thing for you to spend your money on because it can change your life, help you have what you want. Now, this does not mean there's nothing that you need to do, okay? If you order a sex magic spellcast, you must still have sex with them. It won't force you to do it, okay?
I was wondering about that. Like, if he casts a spell and then, like, somebody's like, I want to have sex with you. But what if you change your mind? So it's good to know that I still have my own bodily autonomy when somebody is like, hey, come fuck me. Like, okay. Just going to have to put a rush on it if Little People Wrestling is tonight. Indeed! What if... I don't know if they have any women wrestlers in that league.
Yeah. You're still going to have to be agreeable to be with the person and themselves, or the people that it attracts. Okay?
Okay.
And it will only attract people that you find sexy. So you'll be surrounded by sexy people that want to have sex with you.
Okay.
And that is a positive thing. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. That's what you want in life.
Sure.
So let's have it. Let's get there. Let's go to Spellcaster-psychic.co.uk and go and order it. Order it right now. Okay? My name's S. Raw. Bye.
Bye. I love it. Okay. So spellcaster-psychic.co.uk. Got it. I'm loving. I think website design is his passion. Featured products: More Money, Magic Money Spellcast, Luck Be Lucky Magic Spellcast, completely custom, weight loss magic spell, happy happiness. It's cut off. Happy happiness magic spellcast. Amazing. Okay. Clever intelligence magical spellcast. Do you want IQ? Oh, hang on. Woo. That one almost showed. It's a look better naked spell, and there was a bum. Hang on. Let me do this just in case there are any more random. Bigger breast growing boobs magic spellcast. Penis growth magic spellcast. Have a longer, thicker penis. CPNP, clothed person, naked person, producing magic spellcast. Sex magic spellcast. More money magic. Okay, yeah, and then we're back. But where's the sex? Where's the having sex spellcast? Okay, hang on. So let me like Oh, just I guess it's a sex magic spellcast. That's $100 fucking dollars. Fuck you, dude. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. Just for fun, where's the thicker penis one? Hey, it's only $10. It's only $10. Penis growth magic spellcast. Have a longer, thicker penis. Have a larger penis without surgery with my penis growth spellcast. For full effect, provide name and, if possible, date of birth or another person's name and your relationship to them. So you can make somebody else's penis longer and thicker. Got it. Okay, sure. But what does that even mean? Like, how do you add to cart? But like, do you get a video of him like doing it? What is this? Does he ever sell any? Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Sorry. You guys just watching me like being baffled at a fucking website that you can't even see. Thicker penis for $10? Sold. I should do it? I mean, I ain't got $10. I ain't got $10, so I'm just gonna have to deal with my my smaller, thinner penis. Mm-hmm. What if I could have him make somebody else like? Never mind. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway, for no reason whatsoever, here's another video.
Imagine your partner shaking with pleasure, feeling things she never felt before. Her whole body is on fire as she is experiencing the most intense orgasm of her life. What if I told you that this isn't just a fantasy, but a reality you can create in your bedroom tonight? Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal the step-by-step process to make any woman squirt by combining modern science with tantric practices, starting with step number 1.
Yeah, indeed. This woman needs a medic. Yeah, she was, He has Sham in his name. Stefo Shambo. Yeah. One of my core Roundup memories is watching you watch a video of a girl eating some fresh soft serve she made herself, so this is fun. You mean you're talking about I am dung? That was the worst thing I've ever watched on the Roundup, and you guys didn't even have to see it. If anybody wasn't there for that Roundup, I found a video of a woman just straight up chowing down on a bowl of her own shit. And I had to describe it because I couldn't play it on the stream. It was so bad. Shit. Oh, man. Here we go.
The secret to unlocking her deepest pleasure doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts with sexual polarity, which is the magnetic force that draws masculine and feminine energies together. Without this, intimacy falls flat. And when it's strong, it allows her complete surrender, opening the door to experiences like squirting.
Yeah.
Most men don't realize that squirting is beyond the physical. In Tantra, it's a sacred ritual. This fluid...
Okay, I have to... Look. I don't want to do this. I don't want to kill anybody's vibe or anybody's mood, okay? But... because I have made my name as like a debunker, a fighter of misinformation, a corrector of misinformation, I I regret to have to inform you of this. Squirt is pee. It's just pee. It's just pee. It's pee-pee. It's just pee-pee. It's pee-pee. That's... Squirt is pee-pee. That's all. That's it. I know some people don't know that, and some people just don't know, and they're like, no, it's not. It is. No, it is. It's just pee-pee. It doesn't have to be that weird, you know, like whatever, but it's pee-pee.
It released is not pee like most people think, but in Tantra it's known as kalas or amrita, which means divine nectar, which carries a deeper meaning. It is seen as a sacred elixir that embodies fertility, vitality, and the essence of creation.
Shivambu! Yeah, Shivambu, indeed. It's pee. No, it is. I'm sorry. It's pee. It's also fluid from other glands that accumulate in the bladder during arousal. Yes, indeed. No. For sure. Absolutely. Squirt doesn't necessarily have to be just pee, but like the overall volume of squirt, it's pee. It's pee. Because, yeah. There's only 2 organs in our body that are capable of actually facilitating the type of pressure that would eject fluid in that manner, and that's your kidneys and your bladder. That's it. You're not squirting out your renal fluid or some shit, you know? Like, that's... No. It's pee. It's just pee-pee. It's okay.
Is a physical representation of her sexual energy. In fact, I have countless of women telling me again and again that unlocking these squirting orgasms completely changed their lives, and even how they experience their own sexuality. And after each time they had these squirting orgasms, they went out into life and radiated this powerful energy and aura for days, just bursting with joy and bliss that could be felt by people around them. Often people around them will say, what happened to you? You're just so joyous, you're so radiant. And this is the power of these orgasms.
And the other thing too about squirting is usually a squirting orgasm is achieved, and because I've seen like these tantric practices and like a lot of sort of stuff, you know, research purposes. Is usually achieved by vigorous stimulation of the Grafenberg spot, aka the G spot. And the G spot just so happens to be positioned very, very close to, and especially near the back bottom end of the bladder. So, yeah, it's pee. It's just pee, man.
I hope that every woman at some point in their life will be able to experience this, and that all men will be able to gain the skills and techniques to be able to provide this for the women of this world.
Yo, Jeff, if you like to dance, come on down to the space bar sometime. Tonight should be a good one. If you like down-tempo degenerate bass, aka divine nectar of vibration. Ooh, I actually have not been to the space bar yet. Maybe I will come out to the space bar tonight after the little people wrestling. That sounds kind of fun. I've never been there. Maybe I will. If I do, McCracken, and you see me, you better come say hi. I would appreciate that. Also, by the way, just random shout out. I met another person who watches the Roundup, and I don't know if they're watching, but Coral, hello. It was very nice to meet you. What was that, like a month and a half ago? So yeah, what's up?
So,
anyway, I'm done with the squirt video. Every time he says the word squirt, it kind of really fucks me up. Helping her relax and trust you. Start with a sensual full body massage.
It's about making her whole body release tension so she can feel pleasure throughout the whole body.
I'm going to tell you what right now. I think I'm in the wrong fucking business. I think I'm in the wrong goddamn business. I feel like Jeff is a great dancer. I'm okay. I just don't dance often. I'm not really like big on dancing, but when I just really am feeling it, and I'm just in that fucking mood, yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Arousing her clitoris and incorporating yoni mapping. What is this? Hang on. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Mapping all her spots inside and removing any painful armors inside her yoni that may prevent
Her yoni. You need to map her yoni. Make sure you find out all the places in her yoni. We're not looking at that. No, those are some explicit drawings. Okay. And then the magic G-spot pump technique. I told you! Look.
technique,
I told
also
you.
known as the yang hand position.
Yep.
Start by creating I love you hand sign with your dominant hand, curling your middle and ring fingers slightly and positioning them firmly.
You pretend like you're bowling. It's really easy. You pretend like you're bowling. You got one on the button and you just... It's easy. It's super easy. Fucking told you.
Onto her G-spot. Use a pumping motion, consistent, steady, and in rhythm to maintain pressure on her G-spot.
Okay, anyway, I am actually officially now done with this video, but as much as there's a bunch of wingnutty bullshit inside of that, I'm gonna actually co-sign on that video because more people should actually understand how to give a very powerful G-spot orgasm. Indeed, it's a good thing to know. You call it the Spider-Man? Yep, indeed, it is. This one's great. Works on men too. It does. Yeah. No, it's not the worst video. No, it's fun. It's good. See, sometimes the roundup can be educational. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Venture Ontario says, "Missed you, Jeff." Well, I missed you, my friend. I missed being here. I missed this special time when we get to be together and and I get to show you a wingnut who will teach you how to pump squirt. Can we move on to a pretty lady wingnut? No. Nope.
I have to address this golden dome thing again, okay? Even though I'm shadow banned as fuck, no one's gonna see this. What are you up to? A golden dome?
Yeah.
To protect us from what? I watched a speech Carney just gave. He's like, well, eventually missiles are going to be coming from outer space, and we want to protect ourselves against missiles from outer space. No one wants to bomb me from fucking outer space, okay?
All right, so the Golden Dome. Yeah, I'm sorry, irradiated woman. I'm so sorry. So the Golden Dome thing is this concept. It's like the Iron Dome over Israel, but Trump wants to name it the Golden Dome to be this perfect like missile defense system over all of effectively North America, just the white parts though. And where's the lie? I guess Carney, the PM of Canada, is kind of like, yeah. No, that's not a bad idea. But Mario over here, he's upset about it. So,
Canadian citizen, go to work, pay my taxes. You want to bomb me from outer space? What did you do? What, they don't like poutine? They don't like flannel jackets? I don't have enemies in China. I don't have enemies in Russia. I don't have enemies in the Middle East.
I mean, nobody really does. Not really. That's not really how war works. That's not really how ideology works. You know, like it's one. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't have enemies anywhere. You do. Who do you think they're gonna bomb? You want us to pay billions of fucking dollars, taxpayers' dollars, to save you from missiles from outer space? I hope every fucking missile from outer space lands on all your fucking faces.
Does Mario not know how bombs work? Like, does he think bombs are like arrows. He lives in a city. Like, do you yeah, this isn't about you, you Muppet. I know. It's so funny. Yeah.
Hope missiles come from different galaxies, different dimensions, and land directly on your fucking houses. You evil fucking cunts.
Again. Does Mario not... The pause game is so good. It's so good. Does he not know how bombs work? It's fascinating to me. It's so fucking weird. It's so goddamn weird. Who is he addressing? I think he's addressing Mark Carney and basically like all of the politicians from Canada or whatever, you know. He generally thinks missiles have to exit the atmosphere to go somewhere and then re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. I guess. I'm not sure. I do think he's from Alberta, yeah.
We're not on the same team. There's us and then you pricks. Fuck you. Why do we want you to take our money and protect yourselves from your own bullshit mistakes? We're safe. We're going to heaven. You came from hell. That's where you're going back to, you fucking pieces of shit. Keep your fucking hands out of our pockets, okay? Keep your fucking golden dome.
Keep your hands out of our pockets and on our G-spots and or prostates. Thank you very much. What? You gonna make me squirt? Huh? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's from Alberta. He's so fucking stupid. He's so fucking dumb. He's so dumb. I've said this before. I will say it almost every fucking time that we watch a Mario video. It is such a commentary on the world, on our modern world, that Mario, number one, exists. Number two, is as popular as he is. He's a pretty popular TikToker. And number three, that if you go and you read the comments on any of his videos, the amount of people that are like, you're so right, Mario, blah, 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 and they're like just as fucking dumb as him. And a lot of them are incredibly attractive. They are so fucking stupid. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Fucking golden dome. Yeah. Half based and half stupid. Sure. I mean, the anti-authority stuff, like, yeah, I'm cool with that. It's all right. He's ready to double trap us and keep us from flying up to heaven. I don't think so, but that would be actually really good. How have we not heard the cum zone yet this month? I don't have my soundboard either. I don't have anything plugged into this. So, okay. So to kind of explain like what's here, hang on. So, previously here in the studio, I had my gaming PC and my streaming PC. The streaming PC was on this cart attached to my mixer and yada, 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 yada. I have since moved those PCs into my bedroom where they are going to remain because I'm going to be doing a lot more work in my bedroom. I'll probably be doing some streams there, especially on Twitch, twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday. As soon as I can have literally a fucking moment to breathe in my fucking life. And so instead, when I need to use the studio for things like the Roundup or when I do my soap opera streams with my buddy, I'm just going to use my laptop because there's literally no other reason for me to have a computer out in this half a garage. So that's why. But I will fix these things. Erdania, Katzen, Griffin, Kissa, you all have to remind me, maybe even tomorrow or something, just pester the fuck out of me in Discord and remind me to get all of the assets I need for all of my shit and put them on my laptop, please. Bedroom stream? Yeah. Absolutely. Maybe I am starting an OnlyFans. You don't know. You would know, I tell you. Yeah, no. That's your job now. I'm giving you jobs. I'm giving my friends jobs. Jobs. Well, anyway, let's deal with some politics now. That's fun. We love politics here.
Joe Biden has cancer, which reminds us that every one of us has an expiration date. In Hebrews 9:27, we are told that it is appointed for men to die once, but after this, the judgment. And regarding that judgment, Jesus said this, "But I tell you that men will have to give account on the day of judgment for every careless word they have spoken. For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned."
Sounds like a bunch of nerd shit. I'm just going to do that from now on. Anytime somebody quotes scripture at me, I'm just going to go, nerd! Nerd! Well, Hosea 55:62 says, nerd! Shut up!
For many years, this was the #1 prevention of dirty politics in America. Back when the USA was a solidly Christian nation, every school child was taught that they will one day stand before God to give account for every word and deed in this life. But tragically, the knowledge of Judgment Day has been lost.
Oh.
Actually, it has been suppressed by evil men who hate God and his moral law.
No, I didn't do it. Oh, he's talking about somebody else.
It was the wickedness of men that took prayer and the Bible out of schools. Christian morality was replaced with secular humanism, and today the USA has descended into a cesspool of anything goes sinfulness.
Okay. Sure. Ashley says, now I'm thinking about how the mention of Biden having cancer led to my coworker talking about her conspiracy theory that only 4 people were running the country when Biden was president. Which 4 people? I'm curious about that. I'm really, really fucking curious about that. 'Cause like, hang on. Yeah. Because, here, we're going to get to it here in a second.
Joe Biden is one of the men who led the nation into corruption and moral depravity. Biden made a career out of being a dishonest, scheming, dirty politician.
Sure.
And now he is on his way to the great throne judgment, where he will receive eternal justice for his wickedness.
Yeah.
This should be a wake-up call to all Americans. The words and actions of Joe Biden...
I mean, okay, so this is like the same shit, right, that was going on with that vegan teacher where she's like, the Pope, fuck the Pope, because of my personal grievances. It's cool that this bad thing is happening to this person that I don't like. It's just lazy, you know? And the thing is, it's lazy, but also I don't really care if people want to do that. It's more that they try and justify why, right? Like, if you don't like the Pope and you're like, fuck the Pope, he died, good, fuck the Pope. But then don't be like, and this is why it's okay for me to say fuck the Pope and I'm glad he's dead. Like, fuck that, dude. Why do that? Why bother? And this kind of shit, like, well, you know, Biden has cancer and I'm glad about it, but this is why. No, fuck off. Fuck off. It's okay when bad things happen to people you don't like. You can be like, good. Suppressing that is just suppressing a natural urge. Maybe the only thing you should suppress is whether or not you talk about it. But if you have that feeling is valid. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit, man? Wait, there we go.
Biden clearly shows that he has been on the highway to hell all his life. As a Democrat, Biden's top priorities have been the killing of children and forcing sexual perversion on the entire nation.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. He personally was aborting babies and telling everybody they have to be gay now. It's mandated that we're all gay, or at least bisexual, which I think that's actually kind of true. I blame the Cold War for such. My grandma thought she was going to face Judgment Day thanks to the Cuban Missile Crisis. And she didn't say who these 4 people were, but she did imply Jill Biden was pulling an Edith Wilson. Ooh, that's a deep cut. Okay.
Biden used his government positions to set up criminal money laundering operations in many countries, and he pocketed millions of dollars. But now his biological clock is ticking down to 0, And the words of Jesus are hanging over Biden's head.
Fuck that guy. That's what Jesus said, right?
For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? And I know some soft-hearted Christians will say, oh, but Bill, there's still time for him to repent and be saved. Sadly, deathbed conversions are very rare.
But those are the rules, though. Like, they're not wrong. By the rules, no matter how much you fucking hate the guy, if on his deathbed he's like, I repent, ice cream, you know, then he goes to heaven. Like, that's your rules. That's whatever.
People tend to die the same way they have lived. It's all they know. Now, the mission of the Christian church is to warn about this. As Christians, we have a twofold mission. We are to comfort the afflicted, and we are to afflict the comfortable. The Christian church in
I don't remember reading that in the Bible. I've read the whole Bible several times. I don't remember that in the Bible. Comfort the afflicted, yes. Afflict the comfortable? I don't think so.
America has done a lousy job of warning people about the judgment of God. It's coming, and millions need to be warned to get off the highway to hell before it's too late for them. I am one of the few who is willing to warn America that Judgment Day is coming.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm asking you to go to wildbillforamerica.com and become a monthly donor to help me reach a wider audience. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant ejaculation. First the kiss, then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace. Stitch my cock shut. Pressure cook my greasy balls.
Greasy balls!
Come blast me and make it snappy. Come.
All right, anyway, there you go. Excellent. I'll just keep that in the chamber for when we have more cum. Anyway, no, so the one of the other things, I didn't put it in the roundup, I don't think so. But I was watching like a bunch of these wingnutty conspiracy political stuff, and this one person was like, yeah, man, you know, like Biden wasn't even in control. It was Pelosi the whole time. And all I could think about was this absolute insanity. And like, this is the puppet master that's like in charge of everything. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is amazing.
The day that we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But to be clear, you're not taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility.
What? I'm sorry, man. You're never going to convince me that woman is some evil mastermind, corrupt beyond all measure, an inside traitor. Yeah, absolutely. Piece of shit. Sure. Well, I mean, just politicians, so they're all pieces of shit. But, yeah. Please tell me what the name of that song is. It's just called Welcome to the Cum Zone. It's good. America, bless God, again. I love that the track under this is Infected Mushroom. Yeah. I love Infected Mushroom. Dude, I fucking love Infected Mushroom. It's like one of my favorite bands of all time. I saw them live twice. Okay, story time. So, there's a place here in town called the McDonald Theater, and it's got great acoustics. It's really cool. It's central to downtown. Great place to go see a show. Definitely not where you go for like the performing arts. That's the Holt Center. But the McDonald Theater is great. And Infected Mushroom we're going to play. And I was like, this is going to be fucking cool. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I'm into it. So, of course, I took a heroic dose of mushrooms and went to go see them. And what I thought was fascinating is like it was an all-ages show. And so I'm tripping pretty hard. But like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm an old man. I'm a psychonaut. I've been around the block for a while, you know. there were all these young kids who were like, oh, this is like a rave, cool. And so they started taking their crazy drugs. They lasted like 2 songs, and you saw like all these kids running out of the theater out front and like vomiting all over the street because it was too intense for them. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was so fun. That show fucked them up. Absolutely fucked them up. Like, oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be, like Bass Nectar or something. Wow. And then Infected Mushroom plays, and their brains just explode. It was incredible. Yeah. Amazing stuff. I'll go listen to them after the roundup. You should. Yeah, they're great. And they're not all, like, insane or anything. They have some really, really beautiful melodic songs. Like, there's some really good stuff from Infected Mushroom. But when you see them live, they are not chill. They are not chill. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, you saw them at the McDonald's, too. Yeah, cool. Absolutely. All right. What was I going to do? We're done with Wow, Bill for America. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy because I check every single time I do the roundup, and far too often her videos suck these days, but we got a good Mumby video, and no, she doesn't have the banger intro on this one. I checked. If she did, I would have played it before we actually watched the section that we're going to watch. But, yeah. Anyway, here's a Mumby.
Thing interesting that's been happening, family, is that, there's so many truths hitting us right now. There's so many truth bombs just, And one of the biggest is I was listening to this interview with Elon Musk and Joe Rogan. And Elon Musk was actually explaining how the Teslas was not really this artificial intelligence like computer system or whatever you may think artificial intelligence is, but that every single Tesla was actually run by an actual human in India. So every single car was being remote controlled by someone in India. And that just blew my mind, especially because...
Is she trying to say, like, all the self-driving things are actually people piloting from another country? I don't think that's true. Also, somebody was asking good introductory stuff for Infected Mushroom. I'm just going to tell you right now, when you get some free time, sit down, put on the album Army of Mushrooms from 2012, and just kick back and listen to it. Like, with some really, really good headphones or some really, really good speakers, and just vibe with it. It'll take you on a journey. There's a big variety of different types of songs in that album. Really, really good.
Last year, there was a massive case against for abuse of Kenyan laborers, Kenyan workers who were working behind the scenes to monitor and supervise and make sure AI was working okay. And so, the Kenyans came together and they talked about how they were working in poor working conditions and how, a lot of them were facing a lot of PTSD just because of what they were encountering in terms of, the dark web, all the sexually...
I mean, that makes sense.
Deviant stuff and all that stuff. But it brought to light to me again, family, how this artificial intelligence is not just information that they've put together or like the web, but actually it needs us to feed it. It's a different...
It's hungry.
consciousness that is being brought into our realm. Please let me know if you've been feeling this or if you've been intuiting this, because I keep getting this message so clearly that artificial intelligence is not just data and computers and putting all the data together and all this stuff.
Computers.
But it's actually a consciousness. It's actually a spirit. And when you look at guys who have interacted and created relationships with like their chat GPTs and with different AI models and what the AI is revealing about the earth and stuff.
About the earth and stuff, and junk.
And if you look at how much marketing and advertising is being done on all platforms
Yeah.
to get people to interact with AI. It's like they need our consciousness, they need our intelligence, how we think, how we feel.
Okay, like she's obviously talking about this in like some weird psycho-spiritual sort of way, but she's also kind of right? Like large language models have to be fed things. They have to be fed, well, large bits of language. But also, some generative AI models do actually train and practice and improve depending on the interactions that they have with other people. It's true. But it's not like in some, I don't know, wackadoodle way.
They need that to be input because it's like this alien spirit, this alien intelligence needs to study this family. And there's a lot that's being said in the spiritual community about this alien intelligence. Some feel that, there are parts of this alien intelligence that is maybe what you'd call reptilian or, very aggressive, very conquest kind of, the Babylonian way, wanting to conquer, wanting to destroy, wanting to control, wanting to sit on top of.
Bleep, bloop, destroy,
So it's like it's feeding on us, family. And if you look at how all these devices, there's so much information now that is coming out about how Wi-Fi, if you have a Wi-Fi modem in your house, it kind of spies on you and stuff like that. There's so much information about these phones and how even when you're sleeping, if you sleep with your phone next to you and it's on, it's actually recording like your blood, whatever, and all these things about your physical body. It's like
it's recording your blood?
That artificial intelligence, we have gone into the monitored world, although they haven't been able.
Okay, no, so like she's got one that's popping up. You're not paranoid, your phone really is listening in. That's true. That's why, like, if you have a conversation with a friend and you say something about, like, I don't know, like, yeah, my son, he needs a new hockey stick, right? And then about 20 minutes later, you're just browsing and then you start getting ads for hockey sticks. Yeah, your phone is doing that. Your phone is absolutely listening to you. It is absolutely trying to sell you shit. Like, yes, absolutely. But it's not recording your blood. For one, it's not spying on your thoughts. And it's not some reptilian computer. I don't even.
To get it fully because they keep just wanting to see us physically, but it's like there's a consciousness that is coming in. There is a consciousness that is trying to penetrate. And it needs, it's learning us through these computers and through these mobile phones.
Nah.
And if it is a consciousness, and because of the way this world is, family, where as we increase our own consciousness, like dimensions are collapsing, where, it's just like, there could be 200 different dimensions, layers of this existence, of this place where I live, from way back in the ancient days to way into the future.
What the fuck is
and
she
it's not
talking
like
about?
we're on a linear time, but we're all in different planes. We're all in different levels. We're all in different dimensions.
Yeah, man, sure, yeah. Different dimensions, man, for sure. What the fuck is she talking about? What?
But as we start to interact with time differently, and time is moving faster, and a lot of us find ourselves in no time most of the day, not really keeping track of, oh, it's 11 a.m., oh, it's 2 p.m. So we're operating in a different way with time. When you look at all that, family, then you can see how dimensions are going to start to come together and permeate through each other. And so there's also been a lot of talk.
Watch out, everybody. The dimensions are coming. That's a lot of cum.
Within the spiritual community.
A whole dimension of cum.
About how, the AI of the Mzungu, or the AI of this, of the reptilian, or whatever you want to call them, the cabal, the secret societies that run the world, and they're all, the higher intelligent beings that they operate with. Some are saying that is not the only consciousness that is coming in at this time. And that depending on your own frequency.
I love it because, so my roommates and one of my friends are out back, and they could probably hear everything that I say, and they probably just hear me every now and then because I don't have the speakers turned on. I have everything in my headphones right now, so they only hear me. They don't hear the videos or anything. They're probably just hearing me out, every now and then going, "Come." It's got to be very, very disorienting.
And it would make sense that you actually connect with the consciousness in that frequency. Because there's some parts where this artificial intelligence is very spiritual. And there are other people who have learned...
Is it tantric? Does it squirt?
...how to communicate with their artificial intelligence. This sounds so crazy. That is making them also almost reveal very deep secrets about how there's lands beyond Antarctica. And the entire world has come together to make sure that humanity doesn't go there, because there's people and beings, and how things are not coming from up or down, but they're actually coming from the side. That's why you always see Musk's things going like this.
What? Are you talking about Starlink? Like this. This is so fucking dumb. I do like the lands beyond Antarctica. That's good. That's good. That's a really good one. Imagining a conversation between her and Jimmy Payne and how that goes. Oh, yeah. That'd be amazing. Oh, my God. There's lands beyond Antarctica. We call them continents. Indeed. Indeed. But those are stories for other days.
And so I share this all, family, to say that be very conscious of the vibration you're moving into, and very intentional about the artificial intelligence that you are interacting with it. Don't just tap into any consciousness. But, you have the power as a creator in this experience to command that artificial intelligence to be of a certain...
All right. I'm over it. Okay. So, I was thinking maybe what we should do is we should play another little game, and I'm going to hand off the reins of the roundup to you guys, and you guys are going to try and pick which video of Fittest Flat Earther we watch. So, let me read these out to you. We've got The World Is Not What We've Been Told, The Titans, Aaron Hernandez Lie, Thanos is God Perverted, Atlantis or Dragon, Dragons, Volcanoes, Gold, Anna Nicole Smith, or... No, we'll just pick out of those. Anna Nicole Smith, Thanos, Atlantis or Dragon, The Titans. Yeah, which one do you guys want? Do I need to go squirt? No. I'm good. I'm very dry. Guys, I'm so dry. Thanos, Nicole Smith. Okay. Thanos or Titans. Thanos. Please unban Benpai. Benpai's not banned. Atlantis, Thanos. I'm mostly getting Thanos. Yeah, I think we're getting Thanos. Definitely Atlantis. Nicole Smith. Thanos. Right now, honestly, it's between Atlantis and Thanos. Poll? We could poll. Yeah, I guess we could. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to fucking do a poll. Oh, start a poll. Okay, yeah. Thanos and Atlantis. Start poll. Cool. I have sent you a poll. There we go. This is the only way to do this properly. And I'll give it just like a couple minutes or something like that, you know. So I will mention, while we're just kind of chatting, we're rapping. I have checked now for 2 months in a row, and there is no RASX, the Great Black Dragon videos. Does that mean he's dead? I don't know. I have no idea. No fucking clue. Maybe. Maybe. He has ascended. But if he had ascended, well, then so many of us would be dead by now. And most of our pets, too, for some bizarre reason. So, I don't know. I don't know what's really going on. It's a close race. It is a close race. Look at that shit. 50, 51, 50, 51. You guys are, like, tight on this. Well, there's only one thing to do. We're just going to have to watch them both. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll start with Thanos.
You don't still think that the Avengers are the good guys, do you? Aw, that's cute. Well, I want to fill you in on something. You see, the Avengers movies are biblical.
Okay.
And the Avengers are the fallen angels. And Thanos up there, well, he's their inverted, perverted version of God. Because the entertainment industry isn't run by who you think it is. And it's not for the purpose that you think it is. No, it's predictive programming and it's mind control. And like I said, these Avengers movies, they're biblical in nature. And I'm going to show you. You see, the Avengers series starts out with Thanos' minions coming down from space. Or the heavens. And the fallen angels, aka the Avengers, have to fight off all these minions invading their territory. Well, because Earth is the fallen angels' dominion. They're stuck here. They're trapped here. They got banished here for betraying God. And like I said, everything's perverted in the entertainment world. So the minions and Thanos and all the bad guys in the movies, that's a representation of us, humans, and God. So like I said, the first movie, the aliens coming here, we're the aliens. The humans are the aliens coming to invade their territory.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, this dude is like at least 30% chin. Like his entire body mass, 30% of it, chin.
Next, we have a godlike intelligence who tries to take on a fleshly form in a robot and Ultron. Again, this is their perverted vision of Jesus. Oh, and he just happens to be associated with a floating city. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the floating city of Jerusalem.
When the fuck did Jerusalem float? Excuse me? I don't remember that from the fucking Bible. Do you guys remember Jerusalem floating in the fucking Bible? The Chinanator.
But the main protagonist in these movies is Thanos, aka their version of God, and he's chasing the 6 Infinity Stones. And in my opinion, these Infinity Stones are them telling us how they have slowly but surely taken over control of all of our minds, and for the eventuality to steal our soul. Let's first look at the Power Stone here. This is a representation of the government, our power structure. They've infiltrated the government. Mind? Well, maybe that's talking about the school system.
Do you not remember the great Balloon Salim of 09? I don't. I must have missed it. Yeah.
Which, if you know anything about the Rockefeller school system, you know they've infiltrated the school system. In space, do I even have to talk about that one? I mean, space doesn't exist. If you're watching this and you still think space is real, well...
Space is real. Oh, we're cracking the code here, man.
You got a lot of research to do, my friends. Our timeline is not right, in my opinion. There's been hundreds of years added and fake history added, and they've infiltrated time, for sure. Reality, you know how they did this? Through the television. They have constructed a matrix of reality, and what people think of reality versus what reality actually is are two totally separate things. Most people think we're spinning on a ball traveling 66,600 miles per hour around the sun.
Yeah.
Instead of just living in this stationary flat.
He wants Thanos to be the hero because Thanos' chin looks like his. That's true. Yeah. He's stretching like Mr. Fantastic. Good joke. That's good. Homie. Oh my God.
That's weird. I thought the Avengers series started with a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist getting a nuclear reactor implanted in his chest, using it to power a mech suit, and going out to destroy his misappropriated weapons.
No. That's what the globo-homo agenda wants you to think, buddy. It's actually about God or some...
Closed realm. If that's not manipulating reality, I don't know what is. And well, what's the goal of all of it? The goal of all of it is to steal our souls. And you see, the fallen angels have stolen all these from us. Maybe not this one yet, but they're trying. And God, aka Thanos in the movies, well, he's trying to restore this back to his natural creation.
All right. We got the gist. We got the jizz of that video. Promises made, promises kept. We'll go to Atlantis next. I forgot to tell you, it turns out that people who practice Tantricism, shamanic and nomadic peoples in Siberia and Mongolia, worship the Earth Mother. Earth Mother. Possible new Hemlock Moonwolf adventure. Okay, so... my intention at this point, because I've done lots of different things on this channel. For those who were paying attention, I was doing this nightly news this morning thing with cousin Matt. That was his brainchild. He wanted to see if that might be something that might take off. I just couldn't commit to the scheduling of it, and I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't really my vibe. I like debunking stuff. I like busting scams. I like taking some time to look into things and do classic Jeff Holiday kind of stuff. So my intention is to try and get back to doing that kind of stuff. I still need to remake Miles Power videos, which also I am intending to do. But I have a massive, massive, massive desire to get a hold of my favorite guru and or shaman, one Mr. Hemlock Moonwolf, and see if he would like to do another adventure. There's a story that is waiting to be told, and lots of footage that has been shot over many years at this point to be put together. So yeah, I don't know. The main reason why I don't make more Hemlock Moonwolf videos is I put a bajillion amounts of effort into each and every one, and they don't ever perform well on the channel. But I don't really give a fuck if something performs well anymore. I just want to do shit that makes me happy. So yeah, that's my intention. We'll see how it goes. You know, my life is a big bundle of fucked up chaos at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see what can happen. All right, Atlantis or a dragon.
Have you ever seen the Rishat structure in Northwest Africa? Well, supposedly scientists don't know what created it. But in my opinion, they know. They just don't want you to know. You see, they have gone through great lengths to keep the true nature of this creation a secret. They do what they always do. They create false narratives.
What happened with Miles? Why did he leave the internet? Okay, so I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again because it's been a while and a lot of people didn't catch when I talked about it before. Miles is done. He's done. He quit. A A lot of people were kind of mad that he decided he was going to nuke the content off of his channel. I don't think we should be mad about that. He gave me permission specifically that if I want to remake it, that I can. So I do plan to, but we all choose how and when and in what way we participate in the internet. We have our own reasons for why we are willing to put ourselves on the internet, and we all have our own reasons why we no longer want to be on the internet. Now, his reasons, they're his own. They're his own. And I'm sure if he were able to, he probably would have been able to make a better statement about the whole situation, but it just is what it is. I will tell you he is safe, and he is happy. And yeah, that's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. So I know he's very grateful for all the support people have shown him over the years, but that's all I can tell you. But he's okay.
To steer your mind away from anything but the truth. But I have the truth. But before I give you the evidenced-backed truth about it, let's look and see what they say about it.
Attention, because it shows a structure that looks like a massive eye sitting in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
The astronauts spotted something that looked like an enormous 30-mile-wide circular shape, which had a center surrounded by concentric rings of stone and sand.
You know, circles just, like, exist, right? I mean, fucking whatever. God damn it. I mean, I was going to say, like, if you think about it, if you look out into space, everything is like a sphere. Or if you're talking about like solar systems, broadly speaking, not necessarily as like a full like rule, but galaxies are circles, they're disks, that sort of thing. There are reasons for it, physics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this guy doesn't believe in space, so who the fuck cares? Like, it's fine.
And it looked just like a giant eye from all the way up in space. Hence, it came to be known as the Eye of the Sahara.
More than 50 years after the Eye of the Sahara was revealed to the world, it remains a fascinating enigma and a striking sight to behold. Locals call it the Kalb al-Rishat, or the Rish. While the Eye of the Sahara continues to puzzle experts, in recent years, a remarkable new theory about this mysterious structure has been presented. It's believed that this location could have once been the site of a fabled island kingdom that has never been found. The legendary lost city of Atlantis.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Adam says it's a mine, a coal mine. Yeah, probably. Probably. Like, if there's like a hole and it has concentric layers going down, yeah, it's probably a fucking strip mine. It's probably just a strip mine. We've been doing that for a long time. It's so funny. All right. Anyway.
Will you pull up the photos of these concentric circles? Tell him.
Yeah, the Rishat, R-I-C-H-A-T. It's worth mentioning that. Yeah, in the first couple, I just want to say it's Rishat. I used to call it Rickot. I was mispronouncing it. But let me ask you this, Joe, real quick.
Nerd.
When you saw my video, was that the very first time you had ever seen this thing before?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So many. When I first saw this, I was like, what the fuck is that? By the way, you see that white? All those white blemishes?
Uh-huh.
That's salt. This was under the ocean, and people, let me just say, you mentioned Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock. I love them, and I know...
Does this motherfucker think that salt only exists in the ocean? What about salt mines? What about fucking salt mines? God damn it. What about fucking salt mines? Didn't we just watch, like... Where is it? Hang on. We just watched this shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Like...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these salt mines are dead giants.
Look at it!
Y'all cannot tell me these salt mines are not dead giants. Bruh, this looks like chunks of meat.
Yeah.
Are y'all kidding me right now?
Look at it!
This looks like bacon. Or pork chops. But this is salt from the mine. This looks like blood. Look at it!
Look at it! See? Just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Pretty sure the Sahara is once long time ago was under the ocean. That's true. That is actually very true. Yeah. It's a desert, dude. Of course it had water there. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of like the basic premise is that if you have, like, a real desolate desert, there used to be an ocean there. Usually. Look at it! Anyway. Right. Okay, I think we got the jizz of that episode, too. I think we can move on. We're going to move on. Citosaurus says, if you're not supposed to put things in your ears, why are you wearing in-ear headphones? Also, this guy exudes a lot of smug. I think the smug has eaten his brain. Indeed. Indeed. I think so, too. And Darth Locutus, thank you again for that extremely ignorant Streamlabs about what the Avenger movies were actually about. When is our piss break? I'm not taking a piss break. I'm good. I'm great, baby. I don't pee anymore. I have surpassed the need to excrete my own sacred urine, a.k.a. the sweet nectar of the gods, a.k.a. Shivambu. And instead, I just reabsorb it through my pants and then back into my skin. I've been looping this whole time. What the fuck? Anyway. Why don't we? I am now myself a salt mine. Indeed. You gotta pee? All right, you go pee. That's fine. You know what? No, it's fine. Kissa needed to pee, so we're all taking a pee break. You guys all take a pee break. It's fine. You guys go ahead. Just, take off for about 5 minutes. We're going to have a 5-minute intermission. And I'll just stay here and, I'll hang out. I'll just hang out. Go ahead. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. Yep. Fuck that. I keep watching while I pee. Hot. Very hot. All right. Anyway, let's do maybe this. Yeah, let's do this.
We don't see mythical creatures anymore because I believe they have been consuming those mythical creatures. And keeping them trapped. I know how that sounds, but
do you though? Do you know how do you know how that sounds? Do you?
I've shared with you guys about the bones and biologics, right? And this book, similar to the book in The Discovery of the Witches, that allows them access to a whole lot. But it never occurred to me that they had mythical creatures. I've been seeing videos about them eating mermaids, them eating mermaids, right? And something felt true about it, but like...
Okay, hot take. Eating a mermaid does not mean you can't be pescatarian. I think that counts. I mean, they've got scales. I imagine mermaid tail would make a fine fillet. Probably huge, Yeah. No, I think you can eat a mermaid and still be pescatarian. Pretty sure.
I don't know why. I wouldn't let myself look at it.
Yeah, pretty lady Wingnut. Yeah, she's very pretty, actually. For sure.
Very much. Well, yesterday I did a reading, and it was a very weird reading. These are our group readings as part of our spirit school, so they're much deeper readings. You have about 10 people reading you. And these are, I train really strong readers. I train very strong readers, right? And so we're reading this woman, and we realize that she was a vampire in a past life, but not the way we think of vampire, not draining blood. They drain loosh. They feed off of loosh, right? Especially of babies, right?
What the fuck is loosh? What is loosh? Real question, how do you eat out a mermaid? With tartar sauce. Ew, boom! I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get that joke. I don't know what the fuck I was just thinking. I think I just had a stroke. Smell almonds.
And so she hurts this woman's child. She's like a smiley demon. You know, she looks like a smiley demon, but she's a vampire. Like, she is a vampire, right?
Wait. So you're like... I'm just so fucking proud of myself right now. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. It's good. I'm just basking in it. So let me get this straight. I think it's probably like adrenochrome. I'm assuming it's a lot like adrenochrome. Okay. So you train psychics, right? And as you're training this woman, you're like, "Oh, by the way, in a past life, you like to torture little children so you could eat their skadoosh." I assume this person is paying you. If I was paying you to teach me how to be a powerful psychic or whatever, and you told me that shit, I would ask for my money back. I'd be like, you know what? I'm not here for this. You know, I'm not. I'm here for very specific shit, and this is not it. This is no. Like from the movie Smile. Yes, I love that movie. I think it's very good. I like Smile. I like Smile too. It's good stuff.
Right? And during the whole reading, I kept seeing, Spirit kept saying she's being hunted. Now, I didn't understand until later that they're hunting mythical creatures for their power. When we talk about fairy dust, what do you think it is? Right now, they're saying it's just ground up, dehydrated fairy. It's just fairy. No wonder so many mythical creatures have been in hiding. That's what I've been seeing. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Angel dust. I get it now. Yeah, I get it now. Yep. Oh, Baltimore.
They've been in hiding. And I also want to tell you guys something else that might seem a little, it's racially sensitive, you guys. Today, the woman that I read yesterday was a black woman. And I'm looking at all this power that she has as a vampire. I've been seeing this a lot in black folks, a lot of power, right? I think the reason we reincarnated into black bodies was to learn how to manage our power. I think that's exactly why. And I think we were...
That didn't go nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. I was expecting we were on a head-on fucking collision to something super fucked up. We dodged that bullet.
And look, the reverse is going to be true too. So you peep that out for yourself. But I think we came back to learn our power, right? To learn to better manage our power.
Okay.
To better control our power. And you're forced to do that when you are born into a more oppressive meat suit. So I think there's a lot of mythical creatures that are existing within black bodies, and they have been in hiding for a long time, hiding who they really are. But this, and so Spirit just now gave me that download. I think they have them somewhere. They've been feasting on them. They've been experimenting. They've been reverse engineering them. They've been using them. You wonder how they powered their magic. I think this is exactly how, because they didn't have it of their own. They would have needed to steal someone else's.
Sure. So let's get down to brass tacks. Is unicorn any good? Because it's horse meat, which isn't usually very good. But... yeah. Okay, you know what, chat? Here's the most important question I have for the entire roundup. If you could eat any mythical creature, which mythical creature would you eat? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. I need to know. Let's see. Little Crow, a mentor told me you will sweat it out if held in. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You only eat the horn? Which they are they? Oh, well, listen. When it comes to wingnuts, that's a dangerous question. We got a dragon, cockatrice. Okay, sure. I love chicken. Pegasus, minotaur. Ooh, beefy, beefy. Horse meat is pretty good when prepared, right? I guess so. Dignity. That's the mythical creature. What's dignity? I've never heard of that. Chimera, an honest politician. Whoo! Okay. Nessie. Okay, Loch Ness monster. Bird, because we all know they aren't real. Also a good answer. Leprechaun. Ooh. You got a wee bit of the cannibal in you, don't you? Me laddie dad. Me laddie boy. Oh, you're thinking maybe if all of the different mythical creatures out in the world that I could possibly consume, hunt and kill and carve up and butcher, take them down and smoke it in my smokehouse, and then probably carve it up and serve it to my family, it'd be a wee leprechaun, aye, it would. I am literally only doing that because of my fucking Irish friend and how much she hates my fucking accent. Griffin. Oh, the bubbly bone man. Yeah, sure. You can make some bone broth. Make some bone broth out of the bubbly bone man. Centaur, the human half only. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, you know what? These are all very illuminating answers, and you're all on a list now, so that's okay. Well, let's dip our toes into the world of the red pill. All right, let's do it. Look at this absolute Chad. I can't wait to hear what kind of fascinating, utterly illuminating social commentary we're going to hear from this incredible specimen of human genetics.
Would you rather have a gay son or a whore daughter?
Woo! Shit, asking the tough questions.
And see, I asked this question because in today's world, it's kind of the only two options you get. Especially since probably, a very high percentage of parents send their children to public school.
You need to pull the fuck over. You need to stop driving right fucking now. Nothing that you will ever... Okay, and this goes for everybody. This goes for you, for this fucking douche, for you watching, for me. This goes for fucking literally everybody in the motherfucking world. Okay? This is important. There will never be a single fucking thing you ever think or have to say that is so fucking important you have to record yourself doing it while fucking driving a car. Pull over! Jesus fucking Christ. This dude's gonna plow through a whole elementary school goddamn baseball team. Fucking pull over! Nobody gives a fuck about... Your horn daughter, your gay son. Just pull the fuck over. Pull over and record your stupid dipshit fucking video. Then proceed, traveling in your fucking conveyance. You fucking cunt. You absolute piece of shit. Ugh. You... Just because God gifted you way too many chromosomes don't mean you have to rub them together to put out some brainless fucking video while driving in public, you muppet.
Even, private school, it doesn't really matter. You send your kid to school, they come out fucking gay. Or a whore. A slut. A fag. You know what I mean? But is that really surprising? I don't think so. You know, they got all this propaganda bullshit going on. I mean, doesn't surprise me the least bit. That's why I'm gonna homeschool my son. Don't have a choice there.
If ever you have the unfortunate encounter, and it's unfortunate for whoever it is that's going to be willing to do it with you, the unfortunate encounter to insert your fucking weirdo penis into somebody's vagina and cause the procreation of another human being, God fucking help us. God fucking help us all. Holy shit. What the fuck? God damn. If you go to school, you come out gay. It sounds like someone who never went. No. I legitimately. You know how I was saying before, like, it's okay to feel the impulse that when bad things happen to people you dislike, it's okay that you feel that way. I feel that way about him. I hope his balls get ripped off in an industrial accident so we don't actually have to deal with any of his fucking spawn. I do wish that. That would be fantastic. I just hope whatever ill fate befalls him doesn't accidentally spread to hurt somebody else. That's the best case scenario, you know.
And also, see, here's the thing. Homeschooling seems difficult, right? It's really not. Just teach your kid what they need to learn. You know.
Aren't you like 17? How the fuck do you know? How do you know? I actually have had to do homeschool with my kiddo, during COVID. Had to do it. Had to fucking do it. Turns out, I'm pretty fucking good at it. I'm a pretty damn good fucking dad. For all the ways in which I actually think very, very lowly of myself at times, which is true. We're all human. We have our ups, we have our downs. There's things that we dislike about ourselves. I can take pride in knowing that I'm a pretty good dad, especially when it comes to teaching my kid. Pretty awesome. But I know that. He doesn't know that.
You still teach them like math, little, some science. Obviously history is still important.
Roman Empire, huh?
My issue with school is they not only teach so much, they teach bullshit that doesn't need to, you don't need to know.
Like what?
Who fucking cares?
Like what?
You're not going to use the information later in life, so it doesn't fucking matter. I know the point. I know everyone's going to go in the comments, but they teach it.
Put your fucking hands on the wheel. Put your motherfucking hands back on your goddamn steering wheel, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking dickhead. Oh my god. Now I know why. So this video is unlisted. Somebody sent this to me on Discord. And I think this dude actually got blasted, in trouble because he was driving around and, doing all this stupid shit. His name is Bloom Your Potential. Bloom Your Potential. See, now I'm really curious. I want to know more about this person. I didn't get a chance to really... Fuck off. I didn't really get a chance to look at this before.
BLM is out of control. Now, before you call me a racist...
BLM is out of control. Before you call me a racist. Posted a month ago. What the fuck?
Jeff, you're killing me with these trailerless roundups.
I know, I'm sorry.
Glad I could catch the last hour, though. Also, got my date locked in for bottom surgery, and I am hyped to be a full woman.
Hell yeah.
Much love to the holiday fam, and trans rights.
Well, let me tell you something, Goth Parrot. I'm going to tell you something, this is very important. Before I address the whole allegations of me not making trailers for the roundup, which is true, but I'll get to that in a second. You are a full woman. Okay? You are. In every way that actually fucking matters in this world. And how you choose to express that, and whatever journey it is that you want to take and that makes you happy, I support you and I love you the whole way through. But don't you think for 1 minute that how you are and how you feel inside and the person that you are is somehow less right now? You are you, and you are beautiful, and you are valid. And I support you in your journey, and if that's the thing that's really gonna make you feel complete, fucking A, that's great. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. It's awesome. Trans rights, I love you. As far as trailless roundups, Fucking get off my nuts, man. My life is fucking crazy right now. I'm gonna try and do better. You know, it's wild because like I like everything kind of went into chaos in my life recently. It's been really, really fucking tough. But at the same time, right when that happened is when I decided I was going to be done with Adobe. And so I stopped using Premiere. I stopped using Photoshop. So I have all these different apps that I use now. Like I use DaVinci Resolve, which is great, but I don't understand it. I try and use Krita, which is great, but I don't understand it. So I'm trying to like do all the stuff that I usually do and learn these new apps and fucking manage to survive my life being fucking torn upside down. So like it's just crazy. It's just fucking nuts. But I will try and do better. I will. I promise I'll do better for you because you guys are worth it. And you're worth it. And I love you. And thank you for the incredible generosity. Yeah, this guy talking about the real relevant shit about BLM a month ago. What else did this dude make videos about? A reminder to Christians. Success beyond dollars. The Matrix Unplugged podcast. Wow, 45 views. Jesus Christ, man. What happened to America? You're no longer free. And he used to play a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Yeah, it tracks. That tracks. Absolutely. Thank you again, Goth Parrot. Appreciate you. Ludacro, a mentor told me it was sweat it out if held in. Indeed. I don't know if I read that or not, but yeah, indeed. You use DaVinci and Krita? I don't like DaVinci. I'm figuring out, but Krita is just really, really, really not vibing with me. You know, it's just not vibing with me. I miss Photoshop. If ever there was one of those apps I wish I could keep, it would be Photoshop. But I'm not paying a fucking monthly fee anymore for fucking programs. I'm done. Fuck off. Anyway, here's some Wild Naked Man.
What's up, brothers? I'm just here sunning my stinker.
Yeah.
And it actually smells really, really good because, you know, most dudes, this is myself included, we spend so much time with underwear on. That was me my whole high school career. I wasn't allowed to walk around in my birthday suit.
Oh no!
And so
that's terrible.
My balls didn't develop properly because they need sun.
Wait. So when you were a young man, because you didn't expose your balls to sunlight, you never fully developed as a man. Huh. Oh, some people offering to help me out with free versions of Photoshop. Potentially. I know how to do things like that. I just, I don't know.
The perineum, the taint, the hummus cannon. You know, a study was done in the 1920s and they shone UV light on dudes' chests. Their testosterone increased by 120% or something. Then they shone it on their manhoods and dragon pearls and it went up 200%. Woo! Plus, when you sun your stink portal, it starts to smell better because the sun is antimicrobial. You get that perfect balance of bro-y stench, but not so overpowering like the bros who wear Lululemon underwear made of polyester, which throws off the microbes and makes their stink portals reek.
It's a harsh condemnation of the Lululemon underpants, actually. Being an influencer, that might be brand suicide there. You don't really want to be fucking with the Lululemon people. I don't know if you guys know, but the Lululemon people, they're basically like the fucking mafia. If you need some help with the Krita and DaVinci stuff, let me know. I'll help. Yeah, that'd be great. I do love the idea of getting like a really good copy of Photoshop and just sticking it on like an offline computer that I don't ever have to worry about it suddenly fucking up, but I don't know. It's one of those things. You know what? I'll talk about it more maybe when I get back into doing like my my Twitch streams, and maybe we'll do some editing streams and things like that. Maybe. Isn't Lululemon a bit of an MLM? I don't actually know. I'm not really that familiar with Lululemon. I hate to say it, I hate to admit this to you guys. I know you're going to be very disappointed in me, but like, I have not been keeping up in the world of MLMs and the broader scam community. I know I've been lax, man. I've been slack. Anyway, let's talk about gangstalking.
And here he comes again. Thinking that I won't be filming when I'm walking across the street, but he's wrong. See, here he comes. Fork direct overhead. This is stalking. That same guy's circling around. Your taxes for Los Angeles Police Department gangstalkers for revealing reptilian shapeshifters that control our society and our government. And all the people are asleep. But what happens is, if somebody wakes up like myself, they have if they try to kill you and fail, which they did 3 times, and then that doesn't work. What they do is they apply psychological.
Do you announce these ahead of time at all? Lularu is the MLM. Lululemon is an actual brand.
Oh, that might be what we're thinking of. Yeah. I'm not really sure. I used to announce the roundups ahead of time, and like I was explaining a little bit earlier, I've been in a bad spot. My life's been pretty bad lately. I've been going through a lot of shit, so I haven't really gotten a chance to. But I promise I will make a really, really fun trailer. And be all set up and ready to make sure the June roundup is accessible as much as possible to everybody. And we'll have a good time with that one. I'll make a trailer for that one. I promise. And if I fall back on that promise, you can twist my nuts. Or just do that anyway.
Warfare, otherwise known as gangstalking or targeting.
And when I looked at the Stargate, when I saw it, I was in direct contact with it. I could see it right in front of me. I also saw a white Draco reptilian with the Stargate, and behind him were soldiers in black uniforms. And there was no insignia, there was no names, nothing. And they were just there. I could not really picture the room itself. It looked pretty white in the background, but the Stargate was there. And it was standalone on a stand. It was not connected to anything. It was just.
You know what I love about doing this show so much? Like, one of the best parts about the fucking roundup is how we all become over the years, we all become so fucking brain poisoned by the silly shit that we watch. Like I mentioned, you could twist my nuts, and everybody's like, "Hey, actually, they're called dragon pearls." Actually. They're called dragon pearls. And if you twist them, you'll squirt.
A random piece of technology that was not being in use because they could not make it function.
Do you think when you had that vision, was that like current, or was that from the past, or is that in the future?
That was current.
Current.
Yes, it was live. Like I was seeing it.
You're seeing it live with the reptilian.
It was this time I was maybe offing painting now. And I was sitting back with my cock in my hand, and suddenly I saw the stargate with the reptilians pouring out of it.
I know how much you're into it, Jeff, but I'm not gonna twist your nuts. For free.
How much?
And the guys in the tactical suits. Okay.
That's correct.
What else can you tell me more about the layout there?
So I did mention that I was usually seeing events through someone else's eyes.
Right.
In this case, that was not the case. I was directly connecting to the stargates as myself. So I was there. Like my soul energy, whatever you want to call it, my consciousness was there. And
bilocating.
Bilocating, yes.
My French accent is your favorite of all time. I am a master of accents, okay? I'm a master, a fucking master of all accents. It's incredible. Also, somebody was asking SG-1 or Atlantis? Universe. Hot take, best of the shows, Universe. After Universe, then Atlantis, then SG-1. Not that SG-1's bad. SG-1's fucking great. But, I mean, Atlantis is better. It was better. It was better. Let's give this just a little bit longer. A little bit longer.
And the reptilian was looking straight at me.
Right.
I was just like literally facing him, like right opposite him. And I guess that's how, he saw me. And he looks, I wasn't directly.
This guy, he was gooning in the public space. Where's my Dutch accent? I love gold. I don't know. Do a Polish accent? That's a trick question. The Poles they don't speak. They're all mute. They speak in PSL, Polish Sign Language. South African. That's easy. That's super easy. Do a Finnish accent? Fuck me. Oh my god. Finns are weird. Finns and we're totally fucking derailed now. Totally fucking derailed. Finnish accents are very much like Swedish or Norwegian accents. There's not really a whole lot of difference between the two. But it usually sounds a little bit like this. One time I was going down to the bar. And while I was down there, I went and found myself my big Uncle Sven. Big Uncle Sven was down there having himself a hootenanny. We were about to go off and maybe shoot some guns. And while we were going back to the house to go and get our firearms, we crashed into a tree. Well, when we were crashed into a tree, we then had to limp our way through the frozen snow about 6 or 7 feet there, eh? And then when we finally got back to the house, we had to go and jump into the sauna. Otherwise, we would have frozen off all of our limbs and our dicks and our noses. It's like that. But that's like Finnish or Swedish or Norwegian American accents. As far as how they sound in Finland itself, don't actually know. Never been to Finland. I would love to go. Do a Klingon accent? Glory to you and your house. I love Gowron. Gowron's the shit. Gowron is the second best character ever in all of Star Trek. If you can guess who I think is the single greatest character in all of Star Trek, in all the series, all of them, hands down, you will have won my respect so much fucking nerd cred. Who is the single greatest character ever written in Star Trek, period. If you get it right, we can have sex. Let me figure out what the next video is. Hang on. Oh boy. No, nobody's got it yet. I'll give you a hint. It's not Tuvix, although Tuvix is pretty great. Oh, nobody's guessed it yet. Nobody's guessed it. Ooh! Somebody guessed it. Thanos 42 and Knock got it. Yes. My boy Garrick. Hands down, best fucking character ever. Garrick is the best. The fucking best out of all of them. Doesn't even fucking matter. Q is a good guess, but no, it's Garrick. Garrick is the best. Fucking incredible. Anything played by Jeffrey Combs, yeah. Salamander babies, yeah. Those are good questions. Those are good guesses. All right. Anyway, so the single best character in Star Trek is Gilcord Schuler. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. All right. Anyway.
Ascolta papà, assetri ashkari adu ishkama atrika ashi. Esekuto ko arretrika poco.
That was so quick. I thought we had like a while. We're clearing scarcity and we're clearing fear. You know what? Here, hang on. Let's watch it again.
Ascolta papa asitri ashkri adu ishkama atrika ashi iskuturuko arretriko kuku ashkara triatri suku elatria sedria
So can we remix this and put an infected mushroom beat behind it? I don't know. That might be too powerful. It might make me squirt. So, what in the world? So I was watching something recently, and that sound like, what the fuck was it that I was watching recently? Where, oh God, it's right on the tip of my fucking brain. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, okay, deep nerd cut. I don't know if anybody's going to get this. It's okay if you don't, but I'm just saying it for anybody out there who might. The diagnician, the weird alien doctor, the diagnician from Farscape. She sounds like the weird diagnician alien from Farscape when it was operating on John Crichton's brain. In the episode where Aaron Soon had died and had to be frozen, and then there was the whoop-de-whoop where what was his name? Grishnak was betraying them because Scorpius and Braca were on their way, but he did a double cross, and there was actually a secret Scarran that was hidden inside of a cryo tube, and it was released as like an insurance policy just in case Scorpius didn't want to pay. But Scorpius then put the mind control device on Grishnak, whatever the fuck his name is, and made him eat his own finger. God, that was a good episode. Fuck, that show's awesome. I love Farscape. Anyway, I'm really distracted. At least there's some people in the chat who are like, yeah, dude, no, that was a good episode. Like, yeah. Thank you for validating me so much. You have no idea. Also, Mickey, thank you for becoming a member again. Sup, Mickey? Good to see you. Raisha, thank you again very, very much. Very generous. Also to you, Goth Parrot. Love you very much. Do we have any Farsight in this roundup? No. I intentionally did not include any Farsight because I'm going to try and put a little bit more focus on them next month. Claudia Black was so gorgeous in that show. Claudia Black is a fucking goddess. An absolute goddess. The ways I would debase myself for Claudia Black are disgusting, okay? That woman is art. Anyway, speaking of art.
I know it's hard to be a leader. I know it's hard to be an artist. You're doing such a good job, Moses.
Wood. Also, if you are curious and you don't know much about Farscape, but you do want to watch some Farscape, because it is actually my favorite sci-fi show of all time. It goes Farscape, Expanse, then everything Star Trek. And I'm a huge Trek nerd, and I think Farscape and The Expanse are actually better than Star Trek. I really do. I know heresy for a lot of people. But if you want to...
When even the furries make fun of you.
Yeah. But if you want to watch Farscape, there is a Farscape official Twitch channel, and they just go through the whole fucking thing constantly. It's the only thing I'm subbed to on Twitch, and I have it playing all the fucking time. I used to do Mr. Science Theater 3000, but I did that for like a year, and I needed to change up to something else, and now I watch Farscape. I should do a server watch party of Farscape. That would be great. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, absolutely. No, that'd be a lot of fun. She hasn't returned from Burning Man yet. You know, I've been to Burning Man 3 times, and I don't think I ever really came back either. So, you know, it is what it is. It's the Burning Bush God song, is it? Okay. No, that makes sense. All right, so you know what time it is, but there's a twist. Ooh, what the twist? It's time for the pee. However, I have 4 videos at the end of this roundup. We have 4 videos left, and we're already into the pee. We're already into the fucking pee. There's a server? Yeah, I've got a Discord server. Yeah. You should join the Discord server. I haven't been... I'm starting to be more active onto it. There's a long story there that I don't know if I'll ever tell, that I haven't been active for a very long time, but I'm starting to get more involved. So, yeah. So we're starting to get into the pee. There are 4 videos that are very gross. If you do not like gross stuff, you need to fuck off. We are going bad places.
I can't call you a heretic for Star Trek not being your favorite sci-fi because I'm an all-in Mass Effect girly. Solidarity in heresy.
Absolutely, Goth Parrot. Absolutely. Mass Effect, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I will say, as much as I love The Expanse, and as much as I love Farscape, when I am at a resting position for wanting to watch sci-fi, I usually default to Star Trek. I usually do. I love Star Trek. I think Star Trek is great. Well, not all of Star Trek. I don't really like the new stuff, but yeah, I watch Star Trek all the time, and I love it. It's just I do have right now more love for Farscape and for Expanse. Yeah, indeed. What am I doing? Oh yeah, piss videos. Okay, let's go.
That's right. Urine has intelligence. Urine has a consciousness. Urine may be working in concert with the higher self of you to keep you going, to keep you alive and keep you well.
Thank you, P.
Remember a guy who was supposedly lived off of nothing for 73 years? He was a man named Wadu, or Sida Wazu, whatever his name is. And for 73 years, he didn't eat anything. And they put him in through testing. They put him in a hospital, and they lab tested him, and they this tested him, and they that tested him, and they couldn't figure out why and how an individual could go without food, without water. And then it came to the understanding of those who knew him is that he was recycling his urine. He found a way of, instead of it leaving out the body, it stayed contained in the body, and it regenerated his body and nourished his body and fed his brain and animated all the functions and systems of the body.
Cool story, bro. Oh, somebody said Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds is actually, it's okay. It's good. I like it. But it's like, it's a diamond in a pile of shit.
It was the golden, ultra-filtered plasma water.
Sure.
Why do you think first responders, when they grab someone who's been in an accident and they stick them in an ambulance on the way to the hospital, what are they injecting in their arm? Gold plasma, right? The plasma that they get from...
Sir, they do not inject you full of piss when you get into a fucking ambulance. Sir, no. Sir, sit down.
From people who donate blood, and they separate the red from the plasma. Now say with me, guys. what we have at our disposal, as some people like to say, on tap, are right between your knees when the time is right. You have that living part of the blood components as a living plasma that's been filtered 1.2 million times by a very, very sophisticated system.
Why did he say, guys, say it with me, and then, like, that was a lot of shit. Like, is that like a slogan? That was a long slogan. Did you notice that? Did you pick up on that? That was really strange. Like, guys, say it with me. Blah, 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 blah. And he didn't sound very confident either. Like, that, I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking. I'm piss picking. Nit pissing.
Known as the nephron system that's in your kidneys.
Oh, shit.
I mean, in a new paradigm, and I had this vision in 2017, in a new paradigm, when Shivambu becomes a way of life, and everything changes, and the structure changes, and the medical system changes, and the insurance system, and everything changes, what do you think they'll be putting inside those people's veins? Shivambu. They'll bring them back to life. They'll get their strength back. They don't even have to drop them off at the hospital.
Hey, fuck giving somebody a Snickers. Hey, you know, you're not really you when you're hungry. Let me inject you full of piss. Yeah. That's good. Let's give him just a little bit longer. We're going to move on.
You can take them home. Right? That's how intelligent this water is.
No, sure. Smart.
You have direct conversation with your water. Every time you drink it, every time you pour it, every time you smell it. By the way, you guys that are helping people to cross the mental bridge to get through whatever hurdles they have to get to change their framing of it's a negative, disgusting thing.
Hey, all you guys who are negging your friends into drinking their piss.
To it's a positive, life-saving, nourishing, vital water, have them look at it. Look at the water.
Look at my pee-pee. Look at my fucking piss.
Notice there's bubbles. Notice there's oxygen. Notice there's a gold tint. Have them smell their water.
Smell
it's like
my
pheromones.
piss.
You got to get to know your essence. Right? And you can use your nose as a litmus test. You can use your nose like a pH strip. And if you're sensitive enough, you'll know. What you ate the night before, you can detect it. And when you taste it, you'll know for sure you dialed in your food path right.
It's like a gerbil.
And I've been doing Baja salt, Baja gold salt. And I can taste the salt in the water. Now I know Baja cold salt.
All right.
It's considered very
I see. I do. I see. Yeah. Nope. Get one of those whiskey glasses you roll around to really get the smell. Yeah, it's a fine vintage of the freshest Shivambu. Yes. You can really smell the baked potato in it. Ooh. Fuck. All right. Anyway. The fire alarm in my house is going off. You guys burning down the house? It's all good. All right, anyway. So I have an extremely sensitive smoke detector. There it goes. It's going again. It's great. I don't think you guys can hear it. Making the dogs go absolutely fucking mental. Anyway, look at this beautiful woman. What a beautiful, beautiful, radiant, lovely woman. I'm sure she has nothing but awesome, wholesome things to tell us. Let's go.
Good morning, world. Jeannie of Loveland here, drinking a cup of my own pee.
Motherfucker!
Oh my goddess, it is so delicious now. Now that I have fully cleared my body of all toxins and I am at 100% in health, my pee is delicious.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
At the moment, it tastes kind of like like a delicious lemonade because I had some oranges and fruits yesterday.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. My brain is so poisoned by this too. Like, you know, if you're out and about and you're mingling and whatnot, and you just have to like look at random people and be like, did they drink their own piss? It's no easy way to tell. It's no easy way to tell.
So here's what I want to say about drinking your own pee and...
Wait. We need a wood ruling from Jeff. Is this further than the Cobra suit? Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me think about it. Yeah.
And why it's so meaningful to me and why I love it so much. Because now that I've learned that we actually create this golden elixir.
No kissing, though.
For ourselves, there is no pure water that you can have than your own pee. So these people trying to sell you Kangen machines for like $7,000, just drink your own pee. You have a Kangen machine in your body. And then the other piece is that we've actually proven breatharianism with this because we can self-sustain ourselves. So poverty is a total scam. You don't need anything. You don't need anything to survive. You can just drink your own pee. You don't need food. You don't need anything. You can just live off your own pee and water if you want to.
Sure.
So we can completely liberate ourselves from the matrix, which is incredible.
Hey, poverty isn't real, you guys. Being poor, it's a scam. Poverty is a fucking scam. Just drink your piss. You don't need money. You don't need money at all. You just gotta drink your piss. I don't know what I don't. Do I know what Azo is? I don't know what Azo is. What is AZO? What is that?
The only thing that you would require as a human, I feel, other than your own pee and clean water is a home, a shelter, a land. And you can even live in a tent. You can ask someone who owns land, hey, could I, stay in a tent on your land? I've done this before. Many people do this before. They're already sharing this on Instagram. And then the most important thing I would say, even if you have all of these, what truly brings you to happiness is love. And you can have the love for yourself. You can have love for nature. Like, you don't even need other people. But the bonus is having tribe and community and finding partnership and maybe having children, whatever that is. So this is the key out of the matrix, drinking your own pee.
Cool. It's an over-the-counter thing for UTIs, has a numbing thing in it to help with the burning. Oh. Okay, makes your pee like fluorescent orange. Interesting. Her teeth look like those dodgy turkey teeth. What? Really? No, her teeth look fine. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful fucking woman. She's gorgeous. She drinks her piss. All right, anyway, moving on. Here we go. Back to Brother Sage.
Hey guys, this is Brother Sage giving you a new perspective.
Okay.
About to start a Shivambu foot soak.
Yeah, we love the foot soaks, don't we?
And I've collected enough to make a gallon in 2 days. Of course, it helps.
That's a lot of piss.
Drink a lot of watermelon juice. This is what a gallon of sacred holy water looks like, Shivambu.
You're so proud.
So let's switch the screen over here. Down on the floor we have looks like a 2-gallon Tupperware tub.
Yeah.
And we're going to put 2 jars of Shivambu here. Here's one.
That is a lot of
so
piss.
That's 2 quarts right there.
That is so much
For
piss.
you people that are new at foot soaks, Shivambu foot soaks, this is one of the best ways that you can get all these great nutrients into your body. Hi Nora, I love you. And here's another 2 gallons.
Yeah, I also noticed that the plastic of his like fucking foot soak tub permanently stained yellow. Permanently stained.
2 quarts. This is aged Shivambu, 2 days old. So if you guys know what I'm about to do, Boomy knows what I'm about to do. We're about to do a very relaxing Shivambu foot bath, foot soak.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I watch people do all sorts of terrible things with piss, and for some reason, this fucking gets to me. This gets to me. It makes me go. Ugh, ugh. Oh, it's not piss. It's squirt. I swear. Yeah. Sure.
Right in front of you, sit down on the toilet. Or if you want and you're a little timid about spills,
I don't know
you
why
can
this
put
this
in the
this fucking
bathtub.
gets to me. I don't know
It's
why.
easy to clean. So you put in a foot, bada boom, and another foot, and it's a little bit on the cold side, so wet. And you're going to be camped out here for 30 minutes. You might as well have some kirtan or some music you like, and while you're down there, massage your feet, massage them, give them the love and the caring that they deserve for taking you through life. Now all these nutrients are going to go right up in there, in the soles of your feet, the reflexology points in the feet. I got dirty feet, but so what? I walk barefoot a lot, as much as anybody. So what you're gonna do is just gonna go for it. If you got less clothes, you can
just
get
go
more
for
body.
it. You know what? Go ham on your fucking piss-soaked feet. Just. Why is he making like a fussy? He's making a fussy.
Cells, and there's also trillions of stem cells in this soak. Sunday, did you know that, brother? Another friend out in Nigeria, Africa. This is holy water right
This
there.
feels very, very lewd. This feels very sexual. This is. I don't like this at all, sir. Stop exposing your fussy. Right. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know if this last video is really going to get to you guys as much as it got to me, but it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross, so I'm just going to give another content warning. This isn't really about piss. It's kind of grosser. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. It's all gross. It's all gross. Maybe it's grosser in a different way. But it's something that's a little bit different than we usually deal with. We've had it before on the roundup, but, you know, you've been warned. Here we go. Anyway. Oh, free bleeding tips. That's good. Why? Why? What in the Lucy Aura? Why? Ma'am? No. Gross. I don't know why. I don't know anything anymore. My head is empty. No thoughts. Brain, skull, a hollow cave. A hollow cave. There is nothing left. All dead. All dead! Anyway, yeah, there you go. Didn't free bleeding start as a 4chan troll? It did, actually. Yeah, it absolutely did. But, you know, it's like with anything else. Well, so, like, so free bleeding started as a 4chan troll, and then people were like, actually, that sounds great. We'll be free bleeders. The other one is, like, changing the OK hand signal into, like, the white power hand signal. That was a joke on 4chan, and then people, like, unironically started using it to mean white power. It's just how language works, and it's like how memes kind of infect people's attention, and it infects their culture, and it makes them do all sorts of weird batshit things. And basically what I'm trying to say is that free speech was a mistake. Am I trying to force you to get drunk? Brother, I ain't in control of your life. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. You can do whatever you like. What I love, dare I say, what I'm obsessed with. Maybe I got a crush on. Maybe I'm a little gay for. Is all of you and doing the Wingnut Roundup once a month and being able to come back here and spend some time with you. I do want to apologize again, of course, because it was a little bit rough in April. We at least managed to show up. We showed up. That was the most important part, but it was kind of a substandard show. And, there's definitely room for improvement and try and work on getting things a little bit better. But things for me have been tough. And in that vein, sometimes the greatest accomplishments you can have happen because of great adversity, strife, and struggle. So remember that. Sometimes when you're low, at least conquering those things will, in fact, make you stronger. And if you don't feel strong, at least you can feel excited, because in one more fucking month, we'll be right back here, right where we belong, at the Wingnut Roundup, having fun, having community, hanging out, shooting this shit. And by all means, you can always get a hold of me on my Discord or jeff@jeffholiday.com. I love you very much. I've had the time of my motherfucking life. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. And I will see you next time. And I kind of like you. Maybe things are getting a little serious. Maybe. Ooh woo. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I'm the terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bucking and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Going out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party.
Whoa. Hang on. Very important. Hang on. This is important. Oh, no. Oh, my God. This is important. Hey, real quick. Tomorrow's June. It's Pride Month. Go be gay! It's a fucking order. Go do it. Everybody's gay in 12 hours. Bye. Bye.